Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the Juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Damius. Go check out his new album, 119 is available now for purchase on Apple Music and iTunes. Make sure you give him a follow on his Instagram at DamiusOfficial. And check out DamiusMusic.com. If you also would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Hey man, don't forget to check out Damius's other music as well. He's had a ton of previous features from freaking Shaggy 2 Dope, Monoxide, Jamie Madrox, Ala Zululu, ABK, Brother Lynch, Twisted Insane, Blaze, Boondocks, Scribble, Loki, all kinds of stuff, bro. On his previous records. So make sure you go check out them as well and follow him on Facebook at Damius Music Official.
Yeah. Check that shit out.
Shout out to the sponsor.
Shout out.
What you say?
Shout out to the motherfucking sponsor.
That's right. Shout out. Check it out, fam. We love it.
Well, hello everybody.
Thank you, Damius. Appreciate it.
All the strangers, I feels like it's been forever.
What up, motherfuckers? Yeah, we're back.
A lot has happened.
Hey.
Took a week
How
off.
are ya?
Hello. It's good to see you guys again.
haven't seen you in so long.
Wary travelers,
We
man.
did a lot of shit over the
Well,
last
and
week.
not even all the shit that you did. He did shit on top of that as well.
Yup.
He
Did
went on tour at
shows.
some point. We'll
Not
get to
yet,
that.
no.
Oh, not yet. I thought you already did that.
That's what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did a show here.
Yeah,
Yeah, which I was going to go to.
I was.
I got fucked at work. Come Thursday.
How did that feel?
Come Wednesday. It didn't feel very
Apparently he
good
likes
at all.
it because he gets fucked at work a lot.
Yeah, bro.
It didn't feel good at all. They sent me back. They sent me back up to the zinc department, and oh my god, dude, it was rough.
Shout out to Dirty Mike and the boys.
I realized that I'm a little out of shape to be running zinc parts nowadays.
Did it be on your knees that long?
It wasn't too bad, but
Hey.
it definitely fucking nonstop for 10 fucking hours, and I was
Yeah.
like, God damn it, I'm not used to this shit.
Damn, you got fucked for 10 solid hours?
10 and a half. Yeah, 10 and a half with lunch, bro.
No wonder he doesn't want the dog sitting behind him.
Talk
Jesus.
about
Bro, I'm
fucking-
trying to relax
He's
my
got
back,
PTSD.
Bro, chafing and shit? Like,
Fuck. Oh, God. That was supposed to be muted.
wow.
I clicked mute on it.
What the
Why did it unmute?
Because it was already unmuted.
I muted
It was
it.
already muted.
No, there's a little light on there to show. Anyway. What up?
Shine a little light on
What up,
me.
Kanga?
This little light of mine,
And friends.
I'm gonna let it
Shout out to
shine.
Tigger and Kanga. We seen them over the week.
Did we?
We did.
Happy birthday.
Really good people.
Happy birthday.
I guess she really don't like my attitude on the show, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tone it down a little bit. But then she met me in real life, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're really not. You're a nice guy." I'm like, I am nice.
Well, you
I
were
just-
drinking.
I just speak the truth. Everybody want to hear the truth until it's spoken, and now they don't want to hear it.
Maybe you're just only nice when you're drinking.
I'm nice all the time. You come hit me up anytime. I'm nice.
There you go. So we're gonna get the new. So
No.
stay tuned for the new softer brew.
No, you won't get it. My apologies, but it's not gonna happen.
The new softer brew.
I'm still gonna be me.
right here on Replicon Radio, the revamp. Exclusive.
You still get me. I am me,
Ow.
and that's all I can be.
Jesus.
Nothing hurt. I did a backflip.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers pretend to be somebody on a show and fake people in real life.
Who?
I don't know.
I
Y'all.
mean, that's true.
I don't know.
Who is a pretend?
Who's play pretend?
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
To the
I can buy myself
Juggalos.
Get
flowers.
the fuck out
Write
of
my name in the sand.
here. That fucking
Talk to myself for hours. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need no man.
I don't. I don't need no man, girl. Better stop it. Bro, there's so much to talk about. I don't want to talk about any of it.
Why?
I don't know. Is there really a lot?
like-
I mean, we got to talk about Astro, which is in the title.
It's
We got-
overwhelming.
Well, you just start from the beginning. You
and
woke up
stop
in the
at
bed.
end.
Oh, my belly's full.
Woke up at 3 a.m. on Friday. Last Friday.
Well, we
2
turned the
Fridays
show
ago.
off, and then we went home, and then
That was 2 weeks ago.
I know.
Jesus.
2 weeks ago was the last time we were here together.
Did anything happen before you guys left for Astro?
Probably.
I'm just trying to spark,
Most likely.
spark anything that may have happened before Astro.
Tuesday,
We're trying
Wednesday, Thursday,
Oh.
something happened.
We're
Yeah,
trying to do chronological here.
You know, just like before we could actually get on the road to go travel anywhere, Rue's got to repack the fucking trunk. Yeah, that happened again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Always got to repack the trunk.
Yeah.
And then, since
It's not my fault this time.
now on the way, before we left to come back home, packing the trunk was easy because there wasn't nothing in there.
Started from scratch.
Yeah,
Not,
way easy.
not in the rain.
And we had
and
a
in
lot.
the daylight.
We had a lot more room on the way back than we did on the way there.
That's
Well,
good.
We had a little too much room in the back on the way home.
But oh man, it was a good time for sure.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me about that. Fucking leaving at 3 in the morning in the fucking rain, trying
Yeah.
to pack the car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The packed in 3 different spots car.
I had a shot of Fireball before we rolled out the driveway.
Did do. Madness.
I'm like, fuck this. We're starting it off right.
Hey.
Madness. Madness.
Cause I was buying myself flowers,
Got fucking.
write my name in the sand.
We got children in the chat room all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to the children in the chat room.
I'm thinking of a song. What's that song? We are the children. What is that? Michael
We
Jackson
are the
song.
world.
Well,
Isn't that what it
yeah.
is? We are the children. We are the world.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Something
Yeah.
like that. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So
Yep,
let's start
that's it.
giving.
That's it.
Tell them, Tony. There's a choice we're making.
Yeah.
We're saving our own lives.
Yeah.
It's true. We make a better day. Just you and me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the song I was thinking.
But yeah, we went to Astronomicon. We left at 3 in the morning. We drove straight through in the rain. It was terrible. We got there just in time to be an hour late to Blaze's birthday party.
Yeah, we
Brews with Blaze.
Jesus.
and we
What
had
time did it start?
2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they ran a little late. It was 2:30.
Oh, okay. So we're only
So
30 minutes
we
late.
were only a half hour late.
We got our overpriced room,
Yep.
and
Had
everyone else canceled on
our,
us.
had our cheap drinks
Mhm.
before we left, and then we had more in the
Yeah, the weather on the way up there was, and we got there. So it like,
The weather, it rained all the way up there. We didn't run into any snow until after we got there.
yeah, but it got bad. Like,
It
it
did.
got bad. I'm glad we got there when
Yeah.
we did because
Yeah.
it got bad.
Well, you guys got there a day early, didn't you? Yeah.
No.
How did we get there a day early? I just told you it was an hour late to the goddamn event.
Ah, I thought
We showed
that-
up just in time to be an hour late,
Yeah.
a day early. Come on, bro. At least
thought it was
pretend
pre-
you're paying
like
attention.
a pre-party, man.
Like, damn, bro.
I was just gonna let him. I was just gonna let him go and then just correct him.
That's what I did.
Now you just called him out.
He's all spicy from the events this week.
Pay attention, motherfucker.
Like, it's one thing you don't pay attention in the middle of the story, but like,
We'll just continue with the fucking story. You're gonna lose me again.
It snowed.
Yeah.
That was it. That was part of the story.
Yeah, we took a picture with noise in the snow, and somebody asked if it was snowing. We're like, nope, we're just Coke bears hanging out in the Coke.
Coke bears.
I'm like,
Cocaine
what the
bears.
fuck?
Fuck yeah, man. But yeah, it was like we got there. Like I said, the party had already started. Brews with Blaze was actually supposed to run 2 to 5, and then Astro started at 5.
Mm-hmm.
But it was in the same building, just in the back where they have like concerts and shit. So the party was already popping. Like people were already in there. We had to rematch. We had to do our rematch with Noise. We ran into Noise. We had some drinks, and like it was immediate. Like for me at least, my experience, like walking in, I walked in like it's like oh shit, we did our shot and like a beer, and fucking I heard the Fun Time guys on stage starting positive, and I was like oh fuck, I gotta go in there. So I like ran in. My first experience in the door was positive, literally the song, and I like put the camera up because I was like oh I'm gonna film it. and it was just kind of like me running into people, like, but not like, I mean, like people I knew, like, oh shit, what's up? Oh shit, what's up? Oh shit, what's up? And it was just like, and I was like, dude, and I was like, fuck yeah, I was so happy, just immediate happiness. It was great. Like I had to.
So an A+ stable video, got it.
Yeah, well, I'm not, the video's fine, but it was more about me.
Yeah.
In that moment, I was just
Well,
like,
that's what it should be.
yeah, it was great. I was like, oh shit, there's Keegan, there's Noise, there's fucking Heather, there's like, everybody just, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like just everywhere you look was like someone I
You
love.
already know where I'm at. I'm still out at the trunk drinking.
Yeah. So it was dope, man. It was good vibes, and then we're like, oh shit, we got to do our fucking rematch with Noise. It's like a tradition now. Dean wasn't there, so Luke DeGoon had to fill in. Noise, you still ain't seen me that fucking video, by the way.
He probably can't find it.
He said he tried to send it and the Wi-Fi was fucked up and he's going to send it when he got to the studio, and then he probably got to the studio and got high. And then he flew to Canada. There's probably like now it's probably like trafficking or something if he sends me a video. I don't know. But it was dope. What happened? I don't remember. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Well, what do you want me to tell him? I was at the trunk drinking trunk beers.
All right.
And
Well, then we
went
played
in.
beer pong.
Yeah, then we played beer pong, which
We won.
we spanked his ass again.
Nice.
Right.
Spanked them this time. There wasn't no like, oh, you got like 6 cups ahead. No, we just smoked them.
They caught up. They had
They
a
did.
moment.
We had 1 cup, and we couldn't hit that motherfucker. And they finally caught up. I think they had 3 cups left by the time we hit it.
Ah.
So they were on their way of catching up.
That video will be here before the golf blog.
I don't even have my computer at home currently, so
Aren't you on it right now?
not this one. I don't have it on this one.
Oh.
This one's not strong enough to make videos
Mm.
or edit them or anything.
And after that, Blaze closed his shop down, and we all went up to Astronomicon, got our tickets and shit, and went inside and walked around, walked the floor, said hello to a million other people.
Yeah, like it's kind of like last year. It was like it's as much as it's a great idea to have the pre-party.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, holy shit, this thing just started. We're drunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like
I'm like,
drinking
wow, you
pictures
just dumped a concert into a con? Holy fuck.
Well, there's that's the first. There's 2 concerts.
All
on
right.
Day 1.
Right.
What the hell did we even do? It was just a lot of fucking hellos and hugs and.
Yeah, the first day we was just saying hello. We met. Well, I met Tigger and Kanga and their son Rue.
Oh yeah,
which
that
was fun.
Yeah, was that
Good
the night
times.
they came? Okay, they came by
Yeah.
the car. Yeah.
That was good times. Glad I got to meet Lil Rue. Well, I call him number. He's Rue 1, I'm Rue 2. I think I got that right. I'm pretty sure I got that right.
Shout out to. I thought.
I made him feel better than me. I'll be number 2. You number 1.
Was he named after you?
No. He had that name way before we came along.
Did he?
Yeah. From my understanding, he had it as a little child.
But so did you.
I mean,
Were you not Rue 18 years ago?
I was probably. No. Wait. 2000. Jesus Christ. Has it been that fucking long ago?
You mean yes, you're that old? Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
What was that? 2007? 6? 7? 6? Jesus. Help me.
I'm not.
He's playing on Facebook.
7?
I was telling Noise to send me that video.
2007?
Oh, I forgot to ask him again.
2007? 6 or 7? Yeah, it's 2006 or 7. You
I don't know.
figure.
We were doing fucking Bloody Christmases in like 01s and shit, bro.
Well, that's true. Maybe it was earlier than that. Jesus. Why you got made me think about this? Now I don't even want. Now I don't even want to go back.
Back to Rue or back to school?
Yes. Thinking about it.
He was.
Jesus.
I think you've been Rue longer 'cause you're old. But it's okay. He can still be number 1. He's probably nicer.
Oh, way nicer than me.
Confirmed.
I mean, he hasn't experienced life yet. He's 18.
I did some shit.
Well, I understand that. You limp dick, Mike.
My bad.
Fucking Mike.
I've never fucked Mike.
Fuck that.
I've
dude.
never fucked Mike at any age. But yeah, it was like
Usually he's doing the fucking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like I can't fucking. This is why we don't do recaps a week later.
Take notes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I popped into. They did the script read. I popped into the. So Blaze and ROC performed. They were doing like Zodiac imprint shit. The Funtime guys performed and Red performed before we got there.
Yeah.
And I think Buck came out and did something, right? I feel like Buckshot came out and did something.
At some point, yeah.
Maybe that was later that night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I popped into the script read for a minute. They were doing South Park. I was late for that, but it was cool. And then I think we were just fucking kicking it, like just seeing everybody. And then they had the VIP party that night with concerts as well.
All right.
So concert part 2 started at 10 p.m. and Insane E played.
I wasn't quite back there yet for
You were
the
still
second concert.
You were still at the trunk.
No, I was. I was.
This is when you were sleeping in the panel.
Yeah, I was taking a nap. Yeah, I was taking a nap.
Did you go to the Killer Cons from Outer Space? You had to have went to the Killer Cons because that's what was going on from 9 to 10.
Yeah, that's what I was
The
at.
Killer
I
Cons
mean,
from
he
Outer
was
Space
there,
panel.
but like he was.
Well, he
not there.
couldn't even recall why he was there.
I had no idea why the fuck I was there. I'm like, why the fuck am I even?
It's like
So at this point-
well, because that's where the chairs are.
Right.
That would be my first
Well,
thought.
because
Be
it's like you gotta think we none of us fell asleep in the car, so we'd all been up since 3 a.m. Drove straight fucking 9 hours to Detroit in shitty weather. Got there in the snow, like the snow was happening while we were in town. And then we started drinking, and it's you know what I mean, like it's like 20 fucking hours awake drinking. We're just trying to stay alive at this point. You know what I mean?
I fucked up when I sat down.
Yeah.
If I didn't sit down, I'd have been great. But I fucking sat down, and that was it. Lights the fuck.
But I love it because you just made me remember because I was like, I didn't know where you were because I didn't really know where I was. I was over there fucking with Ming Chang and fucking Ari, like reminiscing and shit.
Right.
Because I remember Ari was giving me shit because he like recognized me. I'm like, how do you don't fucking recognize me? He's like, no, you did the thing with the fucking. He's got a homie that lives here.
Yeah.
Goonie on the drums or whatever, who was part of that show we did.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, fucking Goonie. And I was like, yeah, okay. He's like, yeah, you guys were right next to us. And I was like, yeah, and we were just like, we were talking about all kinds of shit, like
With his guitar.
yeah, we're talking about like silly ideas, like how fucking cheesy he is and shit. And I'm like, no, you should do this with that and that with this. You know what I mean? It was fucking dope.
Fucking shit.
It was funny as hell though. And then fucking the dude from Guar was right next to him, so we were fucking with his dicks. He's got like 15 dicks on the front of him, like udders.
yeah.
And then Ming Chang's over there. I was having a ball, bro. I wish that shit was on video because, like, that's probably some of the best conversations I ever had. And there was, like, pretty sure the con had closed. There was, like, you know, pretty much. I guess, you know, it was like fucking 9, 10 o'clock at
yeah,
night.
it was closed. It closed at 10.
Yeah.
I'm in the panel room snoring, dog.
So it was probably like 9:45 or something. There was no one in there, really.
Oh, no, it was like 11:30.
No, I'm saying where I was, like, there's no, it was just us standing around just laughing our asses off, like.
Lucky,
Fucking with Ming Chang and Ari and fucking the dude from Gore's dicks and shit.
lucky for you.
Old
lucky
udder
for you.
dicks over here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you got to the concert on time. I was about an hour and 40 late.
But you were well rested.
Dog,
You got a nice little nap in there.
Not really.
An hour and a half is the window for the nap, is what they say.
I was literally at the bar, like I'm watching the concert, the rest of it, and I'm like dozing a little bit. But I was talking to Kevin, and I was like, just shooting shit with him.
This
like,
is exactly
nodding
what
off.
happened to me in Salt Lake City.
And then I
yeah.
remember that the concert was over with, and
Sorta.
like they were gonna do fucking the karaoke shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there watching a little bit of karaoke, and I'm like nodding off. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, Kevin, dog, I'll see you, man. I'm going back to the hotel. I walked back to the fucking hotel. I was fucking done. I have no idea where the fuck he was.
That was, yeah, I remember you texted.
Yeah, I'm like, where the fuck is there?
Mr. Green and his kid were sleeping in the car. And you didn't even go to the car.
No, I wasn't gonna wake. Even if he was in the car sleeping, I wasn't gonna wake him up.
You're
and
just like,
have
I'm
him drive me
walking
to the
back. I was
fucking
like,
hotel.
what? You're doing what?
Yeah, I was walking.
I don't know where I was. I was in the same room as you somewhere kicking it.
I don't think you were in the same room because the room that I was in was like me and Kevin, like 4 other people, and it was empty. And one
Who was
person on
Kevin?
stage. Allison's husband.
Oh, okay. You said it like 3 times. I'm like, who the fuck is Kevin?
Yeah, I was
You
like,
don't pay attention when people introduce you to him.
I just can't remember that guy's name. Now I know what you're talking about. I'm thinking like most of the people we're talking to was like JoJo, Buckshot,
Right.
Killa, and I'm like, who the fuck is Kevin? I'm like, I thought you were saying like the wrong guy's name. I'm like, no, that's a real guy.
Yeah.
Shout out
No,
to that
like
guy.
literally,
Sorry.
the
Where
whole
was I?
one
Does
person
anybody
on
know?
the stage.
We should have Mr. Green on.
you should have had a GPS tracker. On
He
you,
was in
man.
the car
I was in
sleeping.
the-
How are you gonna have Mr. Green on here to tell us he was sleeping?
Well, there were other times where he probably knew where we were. You're right. He was sleeping. At that
Saturday
point, you're right.
maybe. He wouldn't know anything right
I had to
now.
be with fucking kicking it with JoJo or something. I know we were talking to Buck a lot. That was that first night, right?
Yeah.
But that was after the first show.
Yeah, that was after
That's
the
so.
first show.
See, that I think that's why my brain is like, wait a minute, you had 2 concerts and a convention all in like 5 hours, bro.
Right.
Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, no, Friday was fucking mad whack.
But it was dope.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Blue wigs back.
That sentence means nothing.
he was hammered.
Everyone? You could just wrote everyone.
Right.
Who were we referring? Each one of us. We were. But it was a good time. But yeah, and I know Buck came out and
Yeah.
Boondocks performed.
Yeah, they did.
Uh,
I was one of the Avengers songs, right?
Probably, yeah. Sure, they did a few of them if Buck
Yeah.
came out.
I'm not sure. Fuck it. I don't even think I was in there at that time.
I don't know. We were having a good time.
I don't even know what, dude. Oh, I know. I don't even know what time I made it back. Oh, I know.
Usually you're watching karaoke, and I don't remember any karaoke, but I had to be in the same room. I seen video. I seen videos of like Wendy doing fucking Backstreet Boys. I wish I would have standing there for that.
Apparently, you and I.
There's a
were way
video
better-
online of that.
We're way-
There's a video of Wendy
I know.
online.
I see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You and I were in better shape than Green, so there's that.
Whose birthday is it? Midi
That's
on.
good. Whose birthday? Oh, I bet it's Billy fucking Crystal's birthday.
Oh
Right?
shit!
Yeah,
Is
but
it?
It's Billy Crystals.
Fucking crystal clear facts.
Crystal Billy.
Fuck yeah. Happy early birthday. I'm just going to say it. That's right. The man, the myth, the legend, Billy Crystal. I'm glad I said it before you did.
Right?
Happy early birthday to Billy fucking Crystal, you city slicking motherfucker.
Yeah. Get you one of them.
Did we meet you at Astro Rasputin? Probably did. Don't remember. Happy birthday. I don't know what else to say.
Damn. Billy Crystal's gonna be 75.
Fuck yeah, congratulations. So yeah, Rue walked back to the room. I woke up the people in the car and said, it's time to go. And then apparently I decided to take all the coolers up because I wasn't done.
I don't even know what the fuck you were doing. I wake up to like 5 coolers in the fucking room. We only had 2, but
I'm like, yeah.
literally there was 2 coolers. It wasn't 5, but there's 2. I'm like,
This man's carried him on his back
The
and
fuck
shit. He's
did he
double
bring the
fisted
coolers
fucking
up?
coolers.
Rage.
I'm like, does he not know we gotta go get beer tomorrow because we already drank a 30 pack and there ain't nothing left in that fucking cooler?
But I did have beer in the other cooler that I freaking
Yeah.
forgot about. That's probably why I brought it. Like, who knows?
Oh man, it was Friday night was Jesus. Well, I ain't getting like that again.
Not till next time.
Nope.
And then
I'm
Saturday
a
happened.
slow-paced drink next
We
week.
overslept. I was freaking out. Me and Rue got in an argument because I was trying to fucking hurry up because we were supposed to go meet Kevin Smith. All the shit was supposed to start at 1. And then at like 12:30, they were like, yeah, so Kevin's not going to make it right now. He hadn't canceled yet. It was
Right.
His shit was delayed. So they publicly said the thing is not going to be at 1.
That was supposed to be at 2. We were supposed to go meet him at 2.
It was 1.
Was it 1?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was the exact same time as the clerks panel, which is the thing.
Oh yeah, and then when we realized, I was like, well, fuck it. He was like, well, we guess we ain't in a hurry no more. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna lay here some more.
I was
Fuck
like,
it.
I still want to go see the thing I was going to have to miss to see the thing,
I mean,
which
you
I still
coulda-
didn't get to see.
You could have walked. It was like it wasn't even a 5-minute walk. They say it's 6 on fucking Google Maps, but it ain't 6. It was fucking like a 3-minute walk.
But so all that Kevin like so Jason Lee had to cancel because of the weather. The weather was pretty fucking bad that day.
Yeah.
Like I found out Ed and them didn't even have fucking power all weekend because the fucking trees fell on the power lines and shit at their Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like it was bad. But after that day, it was fine. That's why I didn't understand. I assumed they were gonna make it because it was fine, but I guess everything was so fucked up and everything kept getting delayed, and then just canceled. So yeah, it was kind of Saturday was kind of weird, honestly, because it was like our whole day. Rue and I both purchased Kevin Smith's VIP package. So we were gonna meet Kevin Smith, only 200 people. You had to go like see him, get something physically autographed in front of him, and all that shit.
Get to touch
And then
him.
we had a photo op later that day, and then there was a panel, like one of his shows. They called it a panel. It was just Kevin Smith doing a show at night.
Yeah.
So that was that was basically our day.
Yeah.
And then everything was kind of nobody knew. Like I don't know what time they officially canceled. It was
like 3 o'clock, 2:30,
at
3
least.
o'clock. Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
later
no,
now.
because we got there at 2.
And they had nobody
so
knew.
It was like 5 o'clock or so when they finally.
Yeah, because I remember at one
decided.
point we were by Mike.
Yeah.
This wasn't public knowledge, but he was like, "There's one more flight, and it leaves in an hour," which I think was at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
If he's on that flight, he'll be here tomorrow. If he's not on that flight, he's not gonna make it. And apparently that flight got canceled an hour later. So that sucked.
So while we just get there, I'm outside smoking. This to me, this was kind of funny because it was unexpected. I'm sitting there. I guess I was talking with Zane, and fucking him and I are chopping it up. And there's like this little short guy. Hey, I'm not calling him a dwarf. I ain't calling him a midget because he was a little taller than I. He was just short little guy.
You could just say a little person.
And he was fucking he was tore up. He was sitting there like leaning on the trash can, and then they like fell into the trash can. And I'm like, bro, like Zane and I are just like, we're cracking up. We're just watching this dude. We're like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? And then you can tell like he tries to stand up and he's just swaying, and we're like, oh shit, he's gonna throw it up. He's blowing chunks. He's gonna blow chunks. He's sitting there just rocking, and you like stumbling, and then all of a sudden he takes off and wanders away. All of a sudden, I hear this big thud behind me after Mr. Gray walks past me. I hear this big thud behind me. I turn around, and this dude's like, I don't know, he was probably like 6'2", just fucking hit the ground. I looked over, I was like, Mr. Gray, you beating motherfuckers up again? He's like, no, dude. He's like, this motherfucker said he wanted to get fucked up. So I gave him my joint, and he hit it twice, and he passed out. And it knocked his head on the ground. Oh, my God. He was... Poor guy, fucked his whole Saturday up. And Sunday, probably.
Yep.
Dude passed out.
But he fucking felt like a fucking oak tree, man. It just, like, he hit it and then just literally, like knees didn't buckle or nothing, dude. He just fell straight the
I
fuck
get it,
back.
man. That should be happening, dude. That should have hit you in different ways that you don't expect it, especially if you're drinking.
That poor guy, man. He, like, we weren't even expecting him. I was expecting the little guy to fucking fall down. Then the little guy, I ended up talking to the little guy later on. I was outside smoking, and he came up to me. Well, I was talking to Montana Josh and his wife. Well, he came up and he was like kind of talking with us, and I was like, here's how much of a dick I am. I told the dude, I was like, damn, bro, you are in way better shape now than you were fucking 2 hours ago, because you were just stumbling, falling into fucking trash cans, just like retardedly fucking dumb. He's like, yeah, I'm a lot better now, man. I got a hold of some stuff that wasn't good. I'm like, it must have been real good if it fucked you up like that. And he tried to shake.
Mr. Gray was just smoking it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But little dude tried to like shake my hand, and I was like,
Shout out to Mr.
"Nah,
Gray,
I'm,
too.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't shake hands.
Don't
Nice
touch
to meet
me.
you." Well, I know he went to go throw up, and I know he didn't wash his hands.
Absolutely not.
And
He probably, if you were lucky, he put his
forgot your
hand.
gloves.
He put his hand in the fucking snow and rubbed it. If
Right.
you're lucky.
well, I didn't have my gloves on at the times I was out there smoking, but
I'm saying.
oh, poor guy, poor little guy, and poor big guy that fell, man. I hope he's all right. He came to, like, I guess he got knocked out. Like, he came to, and he's like talking fine. And then all of a sudden he's like, I guess had like a seizure or something, started shaking. Like, what the fuck?
After he came back?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Well, yeah, he probably has fucking brain damage.
well, he conked his head pretty fucking good.
Feels loud enough to make you turn around. That was a hell of a
Right.
thud.
It's a hard ass head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, yeah, is that
We
when
saw them
that's
freaking out.
That's when a gal ran into the fucking bathroom in the venue in the back and was trying to hide, right?
No, that was something else.
Oh, was it?
I think so. Yeah. You remember when we were in the car
Yeah.
drinking. One of the times. And,
and then dude.
but then when we saw George, Mike, Dustin,
yeah.
everybody, somebody hit their van
Yeah, that was that same gal. That
and took off.
Yeah, the husband took off and the girl ran into the fucking bathroom and went hiding. Her boyfriend took off. Husband.
But wasn't she
boyfriend.
on some sort of drugs or something, freaking out in the bathroom?
Yeah, she's probably on that too. I mean, it was a contest.
I remember we saw him. We're like, "What the fuck's going on around here?"
Yeah.
Like they was crewed up. I was like, "Dude, somebody did something." I hadn't seen them crewed up like that. It was with the van, like their van, the running van. Somebody smashed into their van and took off. Like that sucks.
I'm pretty sure that she was part of it because they were like, "Fuck that," and the cops had to come into the bathroom to get her the fuck out.
Yeah.
So nobody would go in and get her.
This shit was wild, bro. People wild. Y'all wild, man. Like we're wild, and we think y'all are wild.
Right.
Like we're out there wilding out, and people are like, "What's wrong with these fucking drunk ass motherfuckers?" In the meantime, we're looking at y'all like, "Fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, y'all fucked up.
Y'all wild? Y'all what you doing locking yourself in the ladies' room?" Astronomicon.
Why you crying? Why you in there crying?
Why you crying for? It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. Ain't gonna hurt you no more. At least not while you here.
Not now while there's cameras.
Right. You ain't gotta hide.
Fuck
yeah. Green. He said I spent $250 on wrestling stuff and didn't even remember it until Sunday. He bought all kinds of shit.
He did too. I'm like, damn, bro, you really like wrestling that much? You bought like 50 fucking magazines, bro.
He didn't know what he bought. He just bought it. You did the same shit though.
I knew what I was buying.
Yeah,
though.
but you didn't. Subconsciously, you didn't.
Oh, I knew what I was buying. I just didn't know if I really. But
Like, why the fuck did that big Rube bought a comic book for
did.
$200 and some dollars?
What?
I did.
God damn.
He was like, "What the fuck did I go and do?"
I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? I bought something I don't even fucking collect. Like,
It's
what
dope,
the
though.
fuck? It is.
It's that Jamie Madrox sketch cover though. It's dope.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with it.
I was like, "This is so funny."
He was like, when I bought it, he was like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's just fucking cool.
you get
It is cool.
Did you get comics?
No, I got the Blaze comics. That's it.
Uh,
I didn't buy shit.
No.
which is weird because like I would feel
I had all intentions to buy.
that much
I had
on
all
it.
intentions to buy a bunch of comics, and the ones they had there sucked.
I just think it's funny that the
Last year I came home with a whole fucking box.
the one person I would expect to spend that kind of money on a comic.
Well, I don't really
didn't.
buy merch anymore unless it's like something like
Right.
shirts and like clothing. I don't really buy clothing anymore.
Yeah,
So I'm not. And that's really all Twisted had.
yeah.
Besides, like old shit that I've already got.
Right.
I got
And
two
then-
of those, got one of those, got three of those, got
And
four
then there
of
wasn't
those.
really anything else there that was cool besides clothes. Like there was a couple dope.
That's why I don't go to the con because there's really
It worked
nothing
out
there
great
for
because
me.
I had a good time not buying shit. I
Yeah.
bought the Blaze comic because I wanted that. That came out, and I didn't even get that till Sunday. Fucking Beeve had to hold one for me because they were all sold out.
Yeah.
They sold out them shits the first night. We were too busy fucking enjoying ourselves to go get it. Because it dropped, they did the whole thing the first night and had a signing and all that shit, which fucking Sean also bought drunk and got it sent to CGC, spent almost $200 on that.
Yeah. There was definitely some cash drops.
Which is
Friday
funny as
night.
fuck. I spent $20. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't got the money for this.
Well, you did buy one of the. Well, that was Sunday.
What?
You bought the sketch card.
Oh yeah,
Batman.
I did. Yeah, I did buy a sketch. You're right. I did. I bought a sketch card from Jamie.
Yeah, so a comic book and a
Jamie,
sketch
you
card.
owe me a sketch card too. I know you're listening. Or message me, fam. I still love you though. What happened next? What day? Where are we at? We're still on Saturday afternoon. Every
That
Saturday.
was Friday when I bought the fucking comic.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, fucking P's like, dude, you don't even collect comic books. What the fuck you buy? I'm like, dog, it's dope.
I was just going on about how dope it was, and I was like, it costs too much. And then Patrick knocked $20 off, and you're like, I'll take it. I was like, what the fuck? What you doing?
Oh, fuck. Hey.
Thank God I didn't have to buy it.
right?
I don't know if I could have left it there. Because it's sick. Fucking Michael Myers and
Yeah,
shit.
it is dope.
I want to see it. Is it
It's
upstairs?
upstairs sitting on the kitchen table. I seen it when I walked in.
Sure is.
You know, everything he's bought in the last year and a half is sitting on the kitchen table.
I saw some of his stuff. I just didn't examine everything, and you don't know what the shit is.
No,
I would
It stood out to me because I knew what I seen.
I'd
it. I was like,
have
I
seen it.
just took it out of the bag yesterday.
"Ooh."
Yeah. That's why it's sitting where it's at, because I haven't put it away
Get
yet.
into the unpacking. So then, yeah, I guess we were talking about it off air because you
Yeah.
were asking about any sort of drama that we couldn't.
I like the
speak of,
behind the scenes stuff.
which there really wasn't any. But you know, like just like you just said, there's nothing for you to buy there. We did exactly what you said. It was fucking. Is a reason to hang out,
Bro,
No.
I almost bought 2 Gremlins.
He did.
3 foot tall fucking Gremlins.
I have a Gremlin.
We didn't have room in the car.
I have.
we did.
What's
Come to
this-
find out, we did have room in the car. Well, I don't know.
still
About
don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
one of them
had room.
cinema ones, the real big foam ones.
This was like
What? I don't think they were foam, were they?
no, they were made out of rubber and shit. Like they were like legit fucking like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like on the
movie
inside,
prop.
it's like that's the one I got too.
and it was a puppet. You make its mouth move and shit.
Mine was
too.
not a puppet, but
They had they had 2 of them there, and they were fairly priced.
what were they asking for them?
The $250, and I almost bought both of them, and I was gonna make an offer on
Because they're a
both of
puppet.
them.
Yeah, I could see that. Because mine was like 180 or something like that. We got it on sale. Like it was. Those things are not cheap. They're like $300.
Had we had room in the car, otherwise I'm not gonna ship them back to the fucking house. That
Yeah.
would be that's just waste of money. to
Yeah,
me.
we got the evil one.
But I will definitely.
Spike. Yeah.
I definitely did grab a business card from these people, and I told them that I will be getting in contact with them if they still are available when I do so.
I'm sure you could catch them at a con
Oh,
closer to here.
And then I almost bought a fucking. I was looking at the Chucky doll. They wanted $800 for it, and I was like, nope.
Get
that
out
is
of here. That better
not
be
happening.
screen. They better be like almost screen used.
I said the motherfucker better wake up and murder his ass for $800.
Yeah.
You're paying for the experience.
Yeah.
Like, you
Then
better
they-
be getting chased out the house and shit. Like,
Then they had an Annabelle doll. I almost bought that motherfucker. I wanted it, but I was like,
You trying to fuck this house up, man?
dude, I just like shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
dolls.
I like
creepy
like,
shit.
horror
Dolls.
figures and shit, like
Oh.
scary movies type
Dolls.
figurines and stuff. They're not dolls. Annabelle is maybe. I'll let you
That
get
one's a
away
doll.
with that.
that's
as
a doll. When you said Chucky doll.
Oh,
You-
okay.
You're not one to judge him, Mister
I'm just
Mister
giving
graphic novel.
I'm just
It's a
giving-
graphic novel, not a comic.
No, they're bitches are
Right.
comic books, man.
right.
They are comic books. They don't play with each other,
Oh.
but they are comic books.
Oh.
But,
Dolls play with each other.
But then I know one of the other tables
Please don't
around
spit on the equipment.
one of the other vendors also had a gremlin that somebody had bought. I walked around the corner while they were putting it in the box, and I'm like, motherfucker, that makes me want to go buy those 2 even more right now.
Damn.
But then I seen the size box, and the one that this particular guy bought was smaller than the 2 that I was gonna get. So I'm like, there ain't no fucking way I can fit that in the car. Yeah, I think they were like 3.5 foot, 3.5 foot.
Yeah.
They were fucking big.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
mine
good.
doesn't like articulate or anything. It just kind of is the shape that it's in,
Yeah.
and it's not a puppet. But I mean, it's it's cool though.
Oh yeah, you said that you could put your fucking hands up their ass and shit. That's
I
wild.
mean, you said that, but
You said that.
I'm not quite sure how it goes. If there's just like a hole in the back that you put in its face and move its jaws and stuff, but I didn't get a chance.
Well,
to
I
look at
never
it 'cause
tried
it
to
was way
shove my
on the
hand up
shelf.
mine.
That's what it should do.
And then of course they had my like 2.5 foot tall fucking leather faces and shit, and I was gonna buy, but yeah, they were like $200, and I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm like, why didn't I buy this shit when it first came out?
A
Way
lot of that
cheaper.
shit's overpriced. Like it's nice, but it's like y'all. That's too much. It's too much. That's a problem with cons, though. But I mean, you get that at every con.
Yeah, and then they had there's a vendor that has like they make masks, I guess, or they order them and they have them, and they had literally every Michael Myers mask from every fucking movie.
Yeah,
With every different like
I know what booth you're
makeup
talking
tone and
about.
all that.
Yeah.
They were so dope.
You were gonna get the whole collection.
The fuck? No,
The-
not
them
at,
bitches
not at
is
$75
expensive.
a fucking pop.
You know how many Halloweens there was?
That-
A lot.
that
47.
There
at
was a
least.
lot.
That was like 12 or 13 fucking masks that they had.
Jamie Lee Curtis just won an award.
An
for that
Oscar,
shit,
yeah.
That's neat.
So did Brendan Fraser, not for Halloween, but
for
yeah.
the whale.
Yeah, for the whale. Just figured it was a notable mention.
Old boy from the Goonies won too.
Yeah, I saw Corey filming himself watching it.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was a night of feelings at the Oscars.
It
Wow,
was.
who would have thought?
it was. I didn't watch any of it.
I didn't either.
I kind of wish I would have though.
Well, don't be surprised if you guys do come down here and you see my fucking gremlin sitting somewhere in a corner.
Gremlins would be dope.
It should be a part of the decoration now.
Fuck yeah. You
Well,
got
I would much rather the gremlin than the popcorn bucket I've been staring at for 2 years.
mean,
That was from the Replicon watch party.
Yeah, I know.
that was been from
That was one of the funnest events we've ever done.
It
don't know,
was
he's
a
got
blast.
there's some little
The
stage
most
props.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut out the last 30 minutes.
That's not a popcorn bucket. That's one of them props with the straw.
No, that's
in
an
the
actual bucket.
No, there's
Oh,
an
is
actual, but behind the
Yeah.
trash, there's an actual popcorn bucket.
Yeah, no, there's an actual bucket over there.
behind
Yeah.
the trash. There's a bag back there.
I don't know what's in that bag.
Did anybody,
I'm glad you think my
did
stuff
anybody
is
watch
trash.
that? Was anybody a
Garbage.
part of the Replicon watch party? Know what it was for? Because it was real dope until the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was great.
I wish we could do something like that again, man. That was fun.
That was.
We should have a Replicon
We had a whole.
sleepover.
That was a whole time, man. That was like a fucking 9-hour thing.
At least.
It was
Too
a-
long.
it was-
We had hot dogs, popcorn, fucking
Too fucking long.
big screen TV and shit. Chat
shit-
rooms.
Shit was wild.
We had to move everything.
Yeah.
That part sucked. We need guys for that.
We had hot dogs, popcorn, candy.
Yeah.
We had the whole boot and caboodle.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody ever heard that saying before? Boot and caboodle?
No.
Not the way you're saying it. Kit and caboodle is
There you
what
go.
I hear.
Whatever. Same thing.
I didn't know if it was a different saying. I mean, I was like, all right,
It means the same.
the whole kit and caboodle. I don't know where it stems from, but I know it means the whole thing.
Right.
It's dog food
No, that's kibbles and bits.
and bits.
That's bitches and kibbles.
Bitches and hoes.
Damn, bro. So yeah, Saturday, Astronomicon. I don't know what the hell happened. We hung out. We had a good time. And then it's time for another concert. Right? Anything happened before that we missed? Besides, everybody, Kevin Smith and Jason Lee canceling?
And everybody at the car drinking with us.
Yeah. I mean, the Kevin Smith thing was a bummer. And like I said, that was like our whole day's plan. So, like, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Not that we didn't have a good time.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were pissed because they were in line
Oh.
to meet Kevin
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, they were waiting outside.
For hours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And before they were told, like, no.
that was weird.
Yeah.
They started moving people inside because it was
They
cold out.
had, like I said, they did announce at fucking 12. It had to be at 12.
But now it's like
12:15 at the latest. They said the thing will not be at 1. Like, we don't know what's happening, but it will not be at 1. When we got there, everyone was still in line.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they just wanted to be first. That's what we thought. We're like, they're not getting out of line because they want to be first. But like, just the limited knowledge I had, not even being at the con, just seeing what they posted on Facebook and shit. Like, I knew the dude wasn't even on a flight yet, so there's no fucking way I'm gonna stand in line. He's not even in the air on his way.
Yeah.
But these people were still standing in line, and then they got mad about it later, which I feel like that's their fucking bad.
What tickets could you
I mean,
get?
where did they make the announcement at? Did
For
they
drive by.
they come down there and tell the line themselves?
I don't know.
That's one of the things that I saw is that nobody
They might
came
not
down
have,
and
yeah, I don't
told the
know.
fucking line. And if you have bad cell service, not everybody's on their phone. Like if
But
may-
somebody. I mean,
but I mean,
see what
still,
you're saying.
But still, that's you can't fault the victims there. It's
I guess.
it does suck.
I mean, I get what you're saying as a
and
devil
that should
advocate,
have been the
but
first fucking thing that somebody should have went down and told.
yeah, I
the
don't
whole
know if
fucking
somebody
line.
did or didn't. I have no clue.
Well, from
But
the
I know
people that were
not
standing
being
in
there,
line, they
that
said
it was
did.
all over Facebook. It was all over the internet. I never had any cell issues there. So even if 50 of the 70 people in line had cell issues, the other 20 people knew the motherfucker ain't there. Said, hey,
But
guys.
I mean, that
No, I
who's
feel
to
you.
say
Someone
they're
should have
checking
came
that
out there and
shit?
said something.
Right.
And I think they did
How
at one
much
point.
were you
I
guys
know-
on the phone? I mean, really, you guys are down there hanging around and kicking it with people. Like, I'm sure they were in line, kicking it, talking, and hanging
we
out.
didn't know about it because we were still at the hotel. We just pulled up and we were like, we seen a line around the corner.
You can't post something on
See,
social
Mr.
media.
Green says
and
I told him when we drove by. Mr. Green told him.
Yeah, Mr. Green told him.
I feel it, but I think
Yeah,
at
yeah.
some point, somebody did come out there and say something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they didn't know it was the. I think people kept standing there because there was no definite answer.
Well, yeah.
They're like, he is not gonna be here anytime soon. We're still trying to get him here. He hadn't canceled until, like I said, like 5 o'clock, probably 4 or 5 o'clock. You know what I mean?
but they
So it
should've
was like
they
he's-
should have communicated that though.
I think people just stood there because they had hope.
I mean, that is true. That is true. I mean, to a certain degree, obviously, it was like if you're still standing there, it's like, yeah, obviously. It's
Yeah.
just
And they still had hope. Like I said, we literally talked to Mike inside the con, and they were like, it all comes down to this one. This is the last flight that will get him here in time.
Yeah.
And it ended up getting canceled. And then immediately Kevin made a whole post about it and shared it. You know what I mean? It got shared everywhere. The only thing that nobody knew what to do was to get their refund. Like they were really bad at telling people about that.
Well,
on the fly.
they've never had to give their money back. You know, it's like.
But people like. But
usually
that was
people
only,
just give
but
them
this
money.
Is,
They
this
don't
was
have to give
only
it
for the
back.
people that bought the tickets we bought. Everyone else who bought photo ops and shit immediately got a refund.
Yeah.
Like, boom, shit got canceled.
The next
Here's your
day,
money.
Literally.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I
'cause
mean?
that's just electronically.
Yeah, because it's not all these other things.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just said, then they made a post that you'll get an email basically, which sucks. But at the same time, it's probably hard to figure out what the fuck you're doing on the fly. You know what I mean? It goes both ways.
Right.
Well, that would be something kind of hard to figure out while you're doing that,
Yeah,
anyways. Because
while
like
you're
their
there.
accountant guy is like the main floor guy, so it's like
Yeah.
he's a little busy.
Exactly. Which I understood.
But I mean, at the same time, like by the end of the day or the next day, they should have been like, okay, now here's what's going on with the money, and he should have had it figured out by the next day.
Well, then I don't know. And then they made the announcement. What was it? I guess it was probably Tuesday, maybe. When we got emails.
Yeah.
It said, here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
You get a partial refund, $170 back of your $250 ticket. That's gonna, basically refund your photo, refund your meet and greet, and you're paying, basically to get in. And they put some sort of value on the merch, I guess, which is worthless. Or you could not take the refund, and then you are guaranteed either they're gonna do a special event before the next Astro, which would be like a Kevin Smith weekend event, and Jason Lee, I think, and they don't know when, what, where, but you get access to that for free. Or if you, for some reason, you can't make that, you get VIP to the next Astro already paid for. So you basically went to this one for so if you chose that option, you went to this one for free, and you get to go, or whatever. You paid for one, buy one, get one free, basically.
I mean, I'm glad that they gave you guys options.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Rue got the refund, and I was like, I don't see why I wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably go to Astro if for some reason. But if they do another event in the middle, that just gives me a fucking excuse to go to visit Michigan, which is one of my favorite places to go.
Yeah.
Because like we just said, half the reason we're at the goddamn event was to hang out with all the people,
Mm-hmm.
which they don't all live in Michigan, but so we'll see. But that might even be cool. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I figured worst case scenario, I'll probably go to Astro 7. I've been to all of them.
Yeah.
So a year from now, when I'm still broke, and now I don't have to pay for a fucking ticket.
That's gonna be
you know what I mean? It was money already spent.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good feeling come this time next year. You're like, fuck.
It sucks not to fucking just handing him money before the show starts. It sucks not to have that extra money, but whatever. I already spent it. I already thought it was gone anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was all on a credit card, so Capital One took care of that shit. But yeah, then Saturday night happened, and there was a concert. Did we see any of that? We did.
We did, but you gotta tell them about your buddy behind
You
us.
have to elaborate.
The one behind us. Your buddy that was behind us
At the event.
Oh, the guy that wanted us to move.
This fucking idiot. Oh my god.
So I don't know why. So the con ends earlier on regular day, so it ends at 7. So we're like, the show's getting ready to start. We didn't have tickets, so we're just like, we're just gonna wait until later. And there's a big line, So we're just drinking in the car, and then Green and his kid go in, and they're watching the show and recording some stuff and doing the things. We're just getting fucking hammered in the car. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we can't take beer in. We got yelled at for the first night.
Right.
So we're just drinking, doing Jaeger bombs, enjoying life. And a dude walks up to the fucking window. What does he say?
This motherfucker goes, "Hey man, will you pull the car forward so I can pull out, and then you pull back in?" I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
We're in a park. They could have backed out. Perfectly fine.
I'm like, why don't you just back the fuck out? He's like, I can't. I'm like, what do you mean? If you pulled into that spot, you should be able to back out of that spot.
Yeah, you should be driving if you can't back up.
I said, well, for one, it ain't my car. I'm not driving it. And two, I've been drinking. And I'm not getting behind the driver's seat.
But I don't remember what you said. Like, you said something. It was really awkward. Like that dude just walked up and you're just like, I don't know, or something. Like he didn't definitely say no. He was just like,
Yeah.
we'll see, or something like.
Yeah, I said something like, I'll text whoever car it is.
So they went back to their car, started it.
Yeah, and they're sitting there.
10 minutes later, they turned their lights on. Then they turned their headlights on. And I was like, what the fuck?
Him and I are just steady sitting there just drinking.
And mind you, I'm in the back seat drinking. He's in the passenger seat drinking. There was no one in the front seat. We just got the car running.
Right, literally, the car is just running. Nobody.
And I keep getting out to get in the trunk to get more alcohol, and then get back in the car. And then finally, we're like, "Oh shit!" Fucking like the show's.
Well. Then the dude comes up a second time, knocks on the window. I said, "Bro, look, I fucking told you, I am not driving this fucking car. It's not my car for one. Two, I've been fucking drinking. I'm not getting behind the fucking wheel. I'm not getting a DUI for your stupid ass just by pulling this fucking car forward because you're too stupid to back the fuck up out of your spot. What you pulled into, you should be able to pull back right the fuck out of it."
I tried to help him.
I said, and then so we sat there again. So he walked back to his fucking car.
I would have been like, bro, no, I'm not helping you. You should know how to back up. I'm not doing it.
And this was the passenger that kept coming up to the car, so I got out
Yeah.
and I was like, "Look, man, like we're fucking hammered.
Yeah.
I'm not even pulling this fucking car an inch. Our driver's inside that concert, and there's no re-entry."
I would have told the dude, I'd be like, dude, I'll back your car up. Like, fuck
But I
ain't
even went over there to
nobody's
like
car.
help him. I was like, "Look, bro, you got plenty of room." Like,
Bro, when you see the
this
cops
room.
swarming the fucking parking lot, you ain't getting behind the fucking wheel.
Yeah.
But he didn't like it, and then it was like, "Oh, we gotta go."
Yeah, we were like, fuck it. So we got out, like, we shut the car off, fucking locked it, rolled everything up, locked it, went inside. I go out to smoke, and I'm like, oh, I guess the dumbass figured out how to back the fuck up and get out of his spot.
They were so mad at us. It was so
But
funny.
even if was there another car on the other side of you?
No, he
Well, yeah.
Like, how the fuck was he gonna get out?
back up.
No, like he was.
No, he
gonna,
wanted us to like pull completely out so we
Yeah.
could drive through.
Yeah, through our spot that we were at.
Because
Oh, you were on the. Okay, so like you guys.
there's a
were, like-
lane here, our car, his car, and then a lane behind him.
Okay.
So he wanted us to move our car so we could pull out to the lane in front of us instead of backing up into the lane behind him,
Right.
Right. Okay.
which he could have easily done.
Yeah.
Right.
He
No.
just didn't. He's like,
No.
I don't have enough room. I'm like, you have plenty of room on both sides.
If you pulled into that spot, you can back out of that
I'm
spot.
not. It's like I would be, playing into this. I'd be like, I'm not playing this game. I'm not doing it. No.
Like,
You
I
need-
literally walked
yeah.
back there and I was like, bro, I will stand here and like guide you. And he's like, he like back. He's like, I can't. And like threw it in park like a mad child. I was like,
So how did you get here?
right? Like, how did you even?
Bro, like, all right, this is where I probably need to start being a little nicer on the show, I guess. But
No, fuck that guy.
this dude literally looked like. How do I explain this without?
I have to drive on the roads with people like that. No,
Yes,
fuck
yes.
that. Fuck
No,
that.
So this dude
Don't drive.
This dude literally looked like he was scared of his own shadow.
Yeah, don't fucking drive, dude.
Like he was like, man, he reminds me of so much of this dude at work. Nerdy dude. Don't do nothing but play fucking video games. Don't get out
He's
very
like a
often.
human embodiment of a chihuahua.
Like don't like the dude that like hasn't experienced life, if you will.
He's sheltered.
Okay, yeah, he probably like pretty much kind of like sheltered himself. So he probably was lost and don't know how to back up and pull forward and back up and kind of squeeze your way out of things. But bro, if you pulled into that spot, you should be able to back right out of that spot. I don't care if you got to back up and back down the whole fucking lane. You should be able to figure it out. Now, I'm not. You can't expect somebody at a concert in a car that's not even in the driver's seat to go jump in somebody else's car and move it. It's not happening.
As a grown man, I would never do that.
No.
Unless the car was physically blocking.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if he was boxed in,
Yeah,
sure, okay,
yeah.
we'd figure it out.
But no, like if there's a way out, like no, I don't know.
He
Why?
had 18-wheelers parked behind him, which were already parked there before he even pulled into that spot.
You're good to hit him. Just leave.
So he literally pulled into that spot with these trucks already
I'm
back
joking, don't
where
hit
they're-
and run.
where they already were sitting.
Yeah. So they're not even in the full spots, like because like if they're parked sideways.
You're right. I am giving people too much credit. But because of your wife, I'm trying to be nice to people.
You scarred him.
See what you did.
She voted for Peach. Maybe next year she'll vote for me.
Maybe.
No, I'm sorry, Kanga, but I'm just gonna tell it like it is. The dude's a fucking dumbass, okay? that pulled into a spot and didn't realize he couldn't back up because he's too scared. He's too much of a bitch.
Yeah.
But he figured it out. So congratulations to that guy for finally figuring it out after 3 hours of fucking trying to figure it out.
I will not award congratulations. Learn how to drive, dipshit.
Right. Like, this dude should not have been behind. If you couldn't get out of the spot, you shouldn't have a license.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that shit pisses me off, man. It's like, it's akin to, like, okay, you see somebody's fucking hammering and get behind the wheel, you're gonna get pissed at them. Be like, hey, don't do that because you're gonna kill somebody. You don't know how to fucking drive. You're scared of your shadow. You're gonna pull out in front of somebody and you're gonna kill somebody. Like, no, fuck you. Don't be on the road. If you're that bad at driving, don't fucking drive.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. When he came up the window a second time, I thought he was gonna hit me. I thought he was gonna swing through the fucking window and hit me. I was like, this dude. I told P, I was like, this dude is fucking pissing me off. And then he came up to the fucking window a second time, and then a third time. Like, bro, you ain't get it by now? Go fuck off. Oh my god, he was mad when he came up to the window the second time. I thought he was gonna swing on me.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping.
He was a little mad.
I was kind of hoping because the kid would have gotten destroyed. I don't care what kind of shape.
I will end you.
I don't know about all that, but he would have gotten smacked for sure.
But we got pretty lit sitting in the car.
Pretty lit.
And then we went inside and enjoyed the rest of the concert.
Sounds fun. I mean, you're in the warm car, just listening to music, hanging out.
And then we went inside and PJ showed up finally.
Finally.
And then we just had a. I mean, that's what it was, man. We just had a blast. Like,
Oh, yeah, it was party time.
there was bands playing in the background. I think Twisted and Blaze and ABK, and they were all playing music in the back. Like, I literally had paid no attention. Like, it was like a big ass party. They, instead of being on the radio, they were actually playing.
Right.
But we were just hanging out with fucking Beeve and JoJo and Killa and just
Everybody.
fucking Jordan, Marissa, fucking
Everybody.
Straight Jacket. Shout out to fucking Straight Jacket and his chick and
Yeah,
fucking
I
Buck
was
and
chopping it up with him for a hot minute.
yeah, everybody, bro. Like Dallas, like Insane E, like Montana Chives, fucking everybody. Like everybody we fucking kicked it with, like, was dope. It was just positive fucking vibes all around. Like, this is a good time, man. Good people, good times. If I didn't say your name, you're also included. Fucking love you guys. I don't even know. We just kept kicking it. We were kicking it and kicking it and kicking it, and then I don't know what happened. Me and Rue parted ways because I went to go to the movie.
And I went to the hotel.
Is that what you did?
I walked back to the hotel.
I thought you were there. Weren't you there? At the
No,
end?
because I said if I go into that fucking movie, I'm gonna fall asleep.
There you go. You yelled at
I thought you
again.
were still
So-
there at the end.
So I would rather, if I'm gonna fall asleep, I'm gonna be in the comfort of my own bed, back at the hotel.
Oh, and that's when.
Yeah, I went back to the hotel, and then Monica and her boys
Okay,
would come over.
that was
and we
that,
were
okay.
kicking it, and then you guys got back like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I went to the
when they came
movie
up.
with my fucking rabbit ears on. Shout out to
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah, I know P fell asleep.
Oh fuck yeah, I did. Yeah,
That's
I
why I
watched.
didn't go.
I watched like 15 minutes of that movie.
Probably like 5.
No, it was like literally. I almost want to watch it again because I watched it all the way till it was about to get good. Like you know what I mean? It was Dream Warriors, Freddy 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
They were just like getting to know each other, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go in the fucking
Figure
thing."
says it was 10.
Well, it's fine. It's right in the middle. I said 15. 10's fair. Right when they was about to get into, you know what I mean? They're about to go be Dream Warriors. Like right when it was about to get dope. Done. I made it that far. I put my head down. In fact, Mr. Green gave me shit because apparently Tigger and Kenga were both rubbing my back, and he's like, "That shit was weird, bro." I was like, "This shit put me right to sleep, bro." Like, what are you talking about?
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. So yeah, before I walked back to the fucking hotel, this was weird for me.
I was out.
He takes off and goes to the fucking movie. I'm gathering my shit up. I'm like, fuck, I got pissed. I might as well piss back here where nobody's at, right? Here I am.
Just the one guy that's stuck in the parking lot.
I mean, yeah, I'm the only.
We lost
no.
PJ. PJ was supposed to kick it. I thought he was going to stay with us, and he just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck he went. But no, I'm the only one. He left. I'm literally the only one in the back lot. Like, there's nobody else around. There's no cars around. It's just me. Mr. Joe Christie got fucking. He was wasted puking.
I
in
was
the
there for
fucking
that.
parking lot.
Wow, really?
And then
I
they
didn't know he
left.
let loose like that.
And they left. And then
It's the first time I think any of us ever seen it.
Yeah,
He was
they
smart.
left, and then Whipstick left. So literally, him and I were the only ones in the parking lot. He leaves to go to the
Joe
fucking
is
movie.
puking. I know you're not listening because you're at Cody Manson right now, but bro, he wouldn't even acknowledge us fucking with him.
No.
He was just in his puke zone. Like he was in the car, like puking out, and then he had to get out the car and walk forward.
Don't let this motherfucker fool you. He was puking in the parking lot too.
Yeah. Sean puked at one point.
God,
I'm the only one.
It's all that fucking Jaeger.
I'm the only one that did not puke. But I was coaching him. He was like, "Whoa." I'm like, that's it, buddy. Let it go. Let it go, buddy. Let it come up, buddy. It's okay. Just let it go. And all of a sudden,
it was like a little bit.
oh yeah, dude. It was like,
And then all of a sudden I was like,
man.
whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's just a fire hose of vomit.
And then the Exorcist just fucking kicked in. It was like,
yeah.
whoa. I'm like,
Literally, it was like,
Jesus.
I'm good. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm glad I am not watching
You
this
just
because
feel
I'd be
the
puking
fucking-
right now too.
You just feel the floodgates slowly opening as it comes
Oh,
up your
yeah, dude,
chest,
like-
and then
like-
it's a,
Like, it was a little bit, and then it was like getting to be like a little bit more, and then all of a sudden he was like, I think I'm good. Nope. And it's just whew, like a waterfall, bro. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
puke and rally, man, puke and rally.
But yeah, so I'm the only one in the parking lot at this point because he took off and went to the fucking movie. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm gonna piss here before I go back to the hotel because where else can't piss when I get up to the road because there's cars coming by. So I'll just piss back here real quick. I'm taking a fucking piss, and here comes some girl come walking around. I don't even know where the hell she came from. She walks past me. I'm still pissing. She went down to like the concert venue doors. Those were locked because everybody's supposed to be up in the front. I'm sitting there taking a piss. Like this piss is not like hurrying up by any means.
Yeah.
It's like the slowest fucking piss ever. But it was coming out fine, but it was like the longest piss.
Yeah, yeah.
She come walking like not over to me, but around back by the car where I was, but along the building. And she's like, you know how to get in to watch this movie? And I'm like,
Now.
yeah, you got to go all the way around front and go to the second set of doors where the panel room's at. And I'm sitting there just streaming along like, and then she toodaloo on her way. And I was like, well,
worse.
well, she didn't see me. I was facing the other way, but she was all talking to herself and shit. Like, I was like, she fucked up. Like,
She having a good time.
oh, she was. But maybe she was on the phone with earbuds in her head. I don't know, but
Possible. I just assume anybody that's talking something like that.
And then I got done there and I just hiked back to the fucking hotel.
Yeah, that's fun too because you got back and you had friends over.
Yeah, I was
hanging
kicking it.
That's fun. We're talking about midgets.
We was drinking, talking about midgets. We talking about all kinds of shit.
Mail order midget brides and shit. And then it was Sunday. What did we do on Sunday?
Stood around in the con talking to people.
Same thing. We did the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Really. And then we went to the Twisted panel.
Yeah,
And that was fun. You can watch that on our channel 3 different times.
I always enjoy listening to them two talk.
For sure.
I'm not too keen on the guy asking them fucking questions because I feel like that's bullshit and that's just a fucking setup. So you get rid of
Some
that
of it
guy
is, yeah.
and just let them two just fucking chop it up and appreciate. Let them.
They did okay with it. I mean, it was labeled as "ask them questions." And they
Yeah.
did okay with it this time.
They did, and they did get they got the crowd more involved with questions versus only like 4 or 5 questions being asked. This was like more.
They
like
should probably pre-screen some of the questions because it's like, come on, how many times do we really
It weren't
need
that
to ask
bad.
the
It
same
wasn't a
shit?
lot.
No.
When are you gonna come to my town? Type of shit.
Yeah, no, they were actually most of them are pretty legit questions.
Yeah, I saw the video.
The one
of
little
the-
kid was like, what's your favorite flavor of Faygo?
Yeah,
she was
and
a
then-
little kid. It was
And then
cute.
some girl jumped in front of him, or not, like figuratively speaking. It's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. And it's like, what? I was going,
it
and then
was
fucked
awkward,
out.
but
Yeah.
it was an accident.
That was Montana.
I was
Josh's wife.
Yeah. It was an accident, but yeah.
I was yelling at your wife, sir.
Yeah, it was funny.
I was like, stop
Well, no,
talking.
like the way the situation happened.
Because you couldn't hear the kid talking in person. Like, she
Yeah.
responded, but
Yeah.
everyone just heard him ask a question. Because he was like, what's your favorite flavor?
Yeah, and then
He was talking to the child,
yes,
but the crowd just heard him talking, not the child.
Yeah,
so she
so-
was answering the question.
and then like 4 or 5 other
I
people
thought she
were
asked.
as well.
She just like asked a totally different question. Like
She
she
did,
just
and
she
then
just
she
moved
did
it
do that
on.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
she
And it's
did
like
that.
he's not talking.
And then
to you.
Jamie was like, okay, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Rock and Rye, no. Next question.
What's it? The Astronomicon tats or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
funny.
imagine jumping in between a normal conversation where an adult goes, "Hey, what's your favorite flavor of soda, child?" And then the adult goes, "Yeah, but are you getting a tattoo?" Yeah, it's just totally.
Emily, you should have found us because we have no idea what you look like.
Yeah, were you
Yeah.
there?
None of your you don't have a face.
We don't know who you are.
You don't have a face on your thing, so we don't know who you are. So we can't find you because you don't have a name tag that says "Hello, my name is Emily" in the chat room.
Right.
Correct.
Our face is on the screen right now. Find us and be like, "That's me, emoji Emily" or whatever.
Were
Yeah.
Emily? Did you go?
Yeah, she didn't see us.
It's 3 milliacs.
It was the 2 drunk guys with the 2 children.
The 2 drunk guys and the 2 children.
Yeah, Mr. Green.
Oh.
And his kid.
Gee, you're so ignorant.
This is
to
his
that
girlfriend, actually.
girl. So mean.
Shout
to
out.
that girl.
Shout out to Taylor. Whoop, whoop. And then that was it.
Who is
right?
a very, very nice young lady.
I think that was the end of it, right? And then
He's just mad because he feels like she's taking all of his friend's time and he's gonna leave. His friend's gonna leave him.
Hey, well, he did just face that heartbreak a few weeks ago.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
He did.
What and then what? What
Now
did we
Joe's
do?
back. Didn't he go to the last show or
He
whatever?
did.
Yeah, look at that. I told you he'd be back as soon as he dropped the fucking 150-pound problem. He'd be
I
back.
bet that wasn't awkward because that problem was at the show.
Yeah, it was. And it was.
Yeah.
And then you can go get on her Snap and see all the trash and have fun. I seen that post too. I'm like, really? How you gonna trash somebody you was dating, bro? That don't add up.
She's upset.
No,
It was.
him trashing her.
Well, no, she trashed him too.
Well, yeah, but that don't make any sense to me. Y'all dated each other. You can't trash each other.
I don't even know what happened, so I don't know who
don't know
who
either,
needs to be trashing who.
They can't trash each other. That's the thing. You dated you both were in a relationship. You cannot trash each other.
Well, I mean, you could be like, "Oh, that person turned out to be not shit," but you know, you learn that. I just don't know what happened, so I don't know who needs to be trashing
No,
who.
just a gal uses fucking people, and she used up what she needed out of him, and that was it.
Yeah, but I saw her crying the other day on Snapchat over him.
She ain't crying over
She
him.
was.
Yeah, well, she needs
I
some
mean,
money.
she called him a fucking loser, but you know, still, she was still
We
crying
ain't talking
over
about
him.
his problems.
Right.
We don't need to get into his problems.
Astronomicon was on Sunday.
I don't know what happened, but
And then
I know she,
and then we drank
she
again.
uses and abuses.
Oh, you drank again?
Yeah, we drank again Sunday night.
Okay.
Not as heavy. Not as heavy.
I mean, because you guys probably tired of running to the liquor store. Jesus Christ.
No, we had plenty of beer.
I got pretty drunk Sunday night on accident.
Yeah, you did.
on accident.
It really was on it. I mean, because of fucking
Whoopsies.
somebody inserted something new into the party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. So our
You
annual
were fucking.
our annual Astronomicon Sunday evening is a private event only for the chosen few, and it's always my favorite.
it is
we
my-
always look forward
my
to it.
favorite
Just
time.
kind of sit back and chill. And Dustin came in with a fucking giant bottle of whiskey. He was like, "Drink this." Okay, I'm not gonna not drink it. And then that got me real drunk.
Was it
I've-
Jack Daniels?
I don't know.
No, it was, I don't know, some kind of off-brand whiskey.
I don't know if it was an off-brand or an on-brand. It was.
Here's your
It was
Ben-
either fancy whiskey or cheap whiskey. It wasn't a whiskey I've heard of.
Here's your Bentley's whiskey.
Yeah.
Was
I'm
it in
not
a
even
glass
sure.
bottle at least?
Yeah,
Yes.
it wasn't
Oh,
big,
okay.
a big ass glass
Oh,
bottle.
yeah, it was probably all right.
Yeah, big ass glass bottle.
It was probably
That on top of the Jaeger and the beer we were already drinking.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I was like, we didn't have a shit ton, and I was like, we got to finish. It was enough to be enough.
yeah. You don't really ever drink whiskey,
and
do
I
you?
was like, no.
yeah, that's probably why it fucking kicked
Yeah,
you
whiskey
in the teeth.
fucking kills me, bro.
I mean, we did like 5 fucking Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, we were
Sunday.
drinking heavy and then whiskey on top of the heavy.
Mhm.
And then, I guess at one point I went out to the parking lot and fell. I don't remember any of this shit.
He busted his ass.
I woke up with blood on the sheets.
Oh,
And I was like,
He
what
like,
the
what
fuck
happened? I was
happened?
like, bro, you busted your shit out.
And I looked at my arm and it was just like, bleh, like black and blue and fucking bloody. There's blood on my shorts. He's like, you slipped on ice. I'm like, there's fucking ice? I thought the snow melted. He's like, well, not at fucking 1 a.m.
Right, yeah.
it refroze, man.
Yeah. Just slipped and fell. I guess I landed directly on my elbow.
Ugh.
At least it was on my head.
I thought you cracked your fucking head the way you fell, but yeah, you went down and your elbow cracked the concrete. I thought your head hit the fucking concrete. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's a mess.
Pee down.
That was Sunday night. It was time to go home.
It was those fucking invisible boulders
I was
again.
getting ready
Yeah.
to help him up, and I was getting ready to.
That could have been what it
It
was.
was an invisible
It's a
boulder.
goddamn invisible boulder.
Right.
You ain't even see it.
Jesus.
I was getting ready to pull him up, and then I realized my back foot was slipping on fucking ice. I was like, don't even fucking pull me, bro. Hold on, let me get my fucking grip. And I got my grip away from the ice. I fucking yanked him up, and he's like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I don't even know, bro. Like, you just busted your shit. I'm like, you busted your shit.
Even in the
right?
moment, I didn't know what the fuck happened.
I'm like, I literally just got done walking where you walked.
You were concussed.
I didn't slip on shit. I don't know how in the fuck you busted your shit. But you fell in the same spot I just got done walking at.
It's got less tread.
Yeah.
Old people falling's always funny.
My immediately response was, "Are you
Fucking
okay?"
hate
And he's
you.
like, "Yeah, I think I'm good." I was just like, "Dude, that was fucking hilarious."
I literally have zero recollection of this.
Honestly, I wouldn't have laughed because I know from like within the last 3 years, I fell and slipped on ice like right after I had my knee surgery, and this shit hurt like a bitch.
I'm sure it hurt.
I fell on the steps.
I mean, my shit hurt for the next week, so I'm sure it hurt in the moment.
That shit looked like it hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurt so bad.
It sounded and looked like it
Taking
hurt.
a shower and cleaning the blood off the next day.
Falling
that hurt.
hurts way more than you think it would.
Yeah,
Like
it
you
really
could
does
run
hurt.
into something and fall and it'd be fine, but if you just like fell straight down, like bro, that shit hurts like a motherfucker.
This is definitely the Astro of the Fallen for sure.
I have
Like motherfuckers were falling all over
Zero
the
recollection
fucking
of it, dude.
Yeah, you
Zero.
just knocked your shit loose, bro.
I don't even remember going outside.
Did you check the back of your head to make sure it wasn't split?
Yeah, he wasn't bleeding.
I guess. I mean,
Did you get a knot on there?
no.
I looked.
I don't think I hit my head.
He didn't. No, he didn't. I looked. He was fine.
I didn't even have a headache the next day. I saw the blood before I felt the pain. I was like, what the fuck? Who was here?
What happened?
Oh, it was me.
This motherfucker got me checking myself. Like, no, bro. It was
What have you
just
done?
It's like,
Yeah.
what'd the other guy look like?
What? Was it Dustin?
Yeah, what did Dustin run me over? What
Did
happened?
Dustin get into it? That motherfucker.
I thought you guys were going to, but I think he realized you were drunk and he was just like, he waved it off because you guys were getting some serious conversation.
Yeah, I don't remember those either.
Why Mikey and I were talking about Astro and numbers.
I remember sitting down and enjoying the conversation. I remember talking about the Kevin Smith fiasco and what they were going to do about it and like putting our 2 cents in and shit. And then
which didn't matter.
And then I remember waking up. I vaguely remember the soda thing only because you mentioned it, and then I remember being like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Because they added sodas to my room. Because I drink his.
Yeah, you drank out of the bottle. If you didn't drink out of the bottle and just poured it in your mouth, you'd been all right. But you said, well, how else am I supposed to fucking drink it as you're putting it right to your fucking mouth? And he was like, you know what? Fuck you, motherfucker. You're getting me 2 sodas now. Or he was going to get him 1, and then Mikey's like, yeah, get me 1. And then, so you got 2 of them.
When did you guys increase that refund?
No, she didn't get to go. You just said she got to go.
Oh, I thought she had told us in advance she was going, and then I thought she said she didn't see us. But I guess she was.
said he didn't see you guys.
Yeah, but I didn't know what that meant, so I just thought that she meant. I don't know what words are, bro.
No, I get it.
I fell.
I do that shit.
Yeah, remember 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, we told her that Jenny canceled her room and
Cold water
Yeah,
hurt.
she was
Get a
gonna
hold of
go,
her.
and I was like, yeah, it's like fucking come see us because I don't know what you look like.
Cold water hurt, baby.
And are you the same person that's in our Discord? There's a member of our Patreon Discord whom I also do not know what they look like. Which is fine. We don't have to know what you look like for you to enjoy us. We still appreciate your patronage, but
Right.
like,
Don't,
you know what I
don't
mean? Like,
run up to us and expect us to.
well,
know
we're
who
not
you
we're
are.
not gonna be able to run up to you because I literally
Yeah.
have no idea what you look like. If I knew what you look like, I'd be like, oh shit, you're such and such from whatever the fuck.
Hey,
But I literally like, you know what I mean?
I don't know who most of y'all look like.
Yeah, but most people we've either seen or at least I see their Instagram or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I could have met you before and I still might not know what
oh
you
yeah,
look
I
like.
mean that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened with Tigger and Kango. Like I know I.
But at least I would recognize them.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
yeah,
Like,
when I did see him again, I'm like, yeah, I do know those
Yeah.
people. I remember meeting them. And
Shout
then
out
I
to
seen him at Astro.
oh yeah, are you guys are still here? Didn't you guys want some shirts? We're ready to order some shirts. If anybody wants merch, now's the time to buy it because we're about to order some shit. Like blood. You guys want bloody hats, right?
Yeah.
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
If you want anything else, let me know. But yeah, people listening as well. We're getting them bloody hats. If you guys want bloody hats, tell me now because you'll be the
Did you
first
get my
one to
black
get them.
jacket yet?
No,
They just
we
gonna
never-
have
we-
Replicon Radio on the back of my logo.
we
Did
never-
you
we
go
never
around and
designed
ask
it.
people at Astro about the bloody hats? I thought that's what you were wanting to do,
No.
like get a census, or
I
you
mean,
were
I
just
just
wanting a
did that
census
on-
with us.
Well, I put it on the internet.
Oh, okay. Well, I
wasn't
thought you were
wasn't
gonna get a
physically
census.
walk around to people.
Did you
What do
like
you
this?
think about
You
this?
just like this fucking hat?
I posted. I mean, I took
Yeah.
all the way around photos and posted them on
Yeah.
our social medias, and everyone seemed to like them. So I'm just not going to change them.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna keep them the way they were. If you like them the way they are, then they're gonna come out the way they are.
Nice.
And these, I'm gonna order some of these too.
It's a nice shirt.
Baby blue boys.
Baby blue.
And take them on the road. On the road again. But yeah, so Astronomicon, it was a good time. The Kevin Smith thing sucked, and the two people I was most excited about. That's the only thing that sucked. Like I said, I'm not gonna. I don't see any reason I wouldn't go to the next one because we go to them all anyway. But my personal situation is I wouldn't have spent that much money to go. I was buying Kevin Smith.
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean? That's the thing.
I saw online that the response that they got from management, like people were getting from the people that were running the event, was, well, you shouldn't have put it, come to the con for one person.
Yeah.
And basically tell them to kick rocks, which.
That's not right.
I mean, it's not. That's another reason why people were fucking pissed off.
I could see that for sure.
Because people were pissed
but
off.
But I also agree.
Well, because of what you just said, that you wouldn't have paid for that. They're like, well, we came specifically for that, and we want nothing else to do here. And they're like, well, you shouldn't have came to a con with nothing else.
There was a couple people that were there just for.
I'm sure.
And they got met with the responses, well, you should have knew better than to come to a con for one person.
I don't think that was from the con. That was from like just fucking people commenting, just somebody else on Facebook.
No, it was. I heard it was from Mikey.
I never see. I mean, I don't.
I mean, I wasn't there, so this is hearsay, and this is things that I saw on the internet.
Oh, I gotcha.
But like because I was sitting at home and I was watching everybody post about it online and stuff like that.
You can't believe what you see on the internet.
It was more than one person that said that.
I guess I could. I mean, I could agree with both sides to that.
Right. Yeah, but you can't tell your the people that purchase your tickets.
If you worded something like that as a professional, that's extremely unprofessional.
Yeah,
but I could also see where they're coming from. But
I mean,
I wouldn't say it that way. But
yeah. But it's not their business.
Because even if you, because that's honestly that's the opposite of my argument when he got mad at me for saying something about the Clerks panel. Because I was like, why would you post the Clerks panel at the same time as the Kevin Smith thing? And he was like, well, I would assume people would be worried about the Kevin Smith thing. And I was like, well, I would assume Kevin Smith fans would be worried about the Kevin Smith events, which also includes that panel.
Yeah,
which is true.
PJ, what up, brother?
Because
up,
Ming
PJ?
Cheng was there, fucking the Clerks were there, Jay Muse was there, his daughter was there, like, you know what I mean? Everybody else was still there.
Yeah.
So you still had all that. So if you're a Kevin Smith fan, you are there for all of that, and you got all of it except for him and Jason Lee. You still, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? I'm in the same boat because I wouldn't have paid. I wouldn't have paid all the extra. I would have won because I'm a fan of most people there and the people.
Yeah.
But if you're literally just a Kevin Smith fan and you paid that much money.
But he doesn't do that stuff. Like from my understanding, he doesn't do cons and all that shit. So it was a big deal. So of course people are going to go out of their way to go to the con
for sure.
If it's a once in a long time.
All those people together.
Yeah. So like that was like
a
big selling point. So that's why people would do that. No, it wasn't just a regular always doing a meet and greet. It was a thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that they 100% sold many extra tickets because of that. Well, we know he does cons all the time, PJ, but not all those people together. It was a collaboration. You know what I mean? Like, that was the thing. Not only are you getting Kevin at a small con, nonetheless. Astronomicon is small in comparison to a lot of cons that Kevin does. Like, you're getting like pretty close access to Kevin as a Kevin fan, but you're also getting all those other people combined. But yeah, he's in Louisville this weekend. He's
Louisville.
Well-known volunteers were posting a D saying that to people. I know they're supposed to say something else. There's a couple well-known volunteers that were talking a lot of shit on Facebook. And there was one volunteer that was like a fucking crackhead. He was like standing at the door pissing people off.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I saw him in person. I also saw people complaining about the guy.
Standing at the door to the con or the front door?
To the con. Like when you walk in.
Yeah, I remember him.
They're like, he was fucking like tweaking out or something.
Yeah, I remember him.
Like yelling at people, making everybody pull their badges out.
I know who it was.
I don't know the guy.
I have the power.
I don't know him personally, but I know who it was.
Yeah.
I recognize his face.
I mean, I get it. They don't. Whatever. Could it have been handled better? Yeah. You know what I mean? But overall, it was a good fucking. I had a good time.
Oh yeah.
If you traveled all that, like, and to their point too, to what PJ said, he does cons all the time.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna travel like that far out of your way to see Kevin, just to see Kevin, and not care about anybody else, that is a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's not their place
because you
to
would
say
still
that.
have you would still have fun.
But it's not their place to
no,
say
I
that.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
And I don't. I mean, I'm just.
Yeah, well, you
if they
can't-
did, that's fucked up. But I don't think they did.
I'm not saying they did or didn't. I'm just saying that's what I saw on
Mike
the
and then
interwebs.
Mike can be a cheap ass, but I don't think he would
Well, he-
publicly be an asshole to someone like that.
No.
To me, maybe.
I mean, hopefully not.
but not to just an average Connor, astronomical
Yeah.
Connor.
a con goer.
No. But I had a blast. Yeah, Peter Dante is always fucking fun, and I don't even smoke weed, and I almost want to again. Like I always want to smoke weed with that dude because that dude's fucking dope. People keep saying like they should have a Grandma's Boy reunion, bro. I'd fucking it'd be so fucking sick. That's one of the best movies ever.
It's a great movie.
So fucking funny. But yeah, overall, man, I had a good time, and I look forward to whatever's next, and the Kevin thing and the Jason Lee thing too, man. I was really hyped about it. Like he keeps getting swept under, but like that was a big thing too, Jason Lee. For the old school Kevin fans, like I've always loved Jason Lee, and for the kids, because he's fucking David, fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks. The kids were hyped to meet Dave Seville.
Right.
But it was dope, man. And it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Who knows where the fuck, you know what I mean? Kevin will end up being like a small time guest. They're trying to get Snoop Dogg next. You know what I mean?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Grandma's Boy would be dope. And then what else happened? So Friday, so here we are at the Astronomicon. Friday night at the VIP party, kicking it. Getting yelled at for sneaking in Jaeger bombs, hanging out with Killa. And the next thing you know, my phone goes ding, 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 ding. Oh, guess what? First day of Astronomicon, Insane Clown Posse says, guess what, Juggalos?
Yeah. Yep.
We're breaking the gathering.
Yep.
The 23rd annual gathering of the Juggalos is going down July
Whoop,
5th.
whoop.
July 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. The first Psychopathics from Outer Space themed gathering. I guess to make up for the tour they canceled with COVID, they're just gonna turn it into the gathering. It's at Legend Valley again, which sucks. But
Why? You don't like that place?
it's just stale, that's all.
Oh.
Like the same shit happened at Cave In.
Yeah.
Like after fucking 6 years in a row, you're like, cool. I mean, at least I know where everything is and I know how to get around. But other than that, it's just same as like, I don't know. I personally, as a gathering goer, which I would consider myself since I've been to all of them, I like it when it moves.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it at first
I
because
don't like that first year at the new place. That sucks.
Yeah, because you gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I hate
But that's
that.
also
It's chaos.
it sucks, but it's kind of fun later. But you remember it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You asked me about some shit that happened at Legend Valley. I'm like, oh fuck, it was I don't know. But you say the mud, you're like, I know exactly what the fuck. I know everything that happened that year, and it is stationed as one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fucking Indiana, the super gathering. That's that's the real fuck that hill.
That's
gathering.
a real fuck that hill.
Like people say fuck that hill. That was the fuck that hill.
That was
gathering.
a fuck that. Jesus
That was
Christ,
fucking miserable.
And that was a long fucking walk.
So long.
Holy
The
fuck.
longest I've ever walked anywhere in my life ever.
Yeah.
100%.
And you had to do it multiple times.
Yeah.
Don't
But-
make the parking lot that fucking far.
But I remember it. I had a good. I mean, overall, I had a good time. In the heat of the walk, it sucked, but overall, I had a good time.
Dude, that one long straightaway.
I like the shit
like
moving,
walking through
man.
the
It's
fucking
fun.
desert.
A couple years, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, that was cool because I found the shortcuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You didn't have to walk that fucking hell. There's shortcuts.
Yeah,
You
but
go,
it was
around,
on
you go
the-
around the long way.
Oh, yeah.
And they cut through the fucking woods. And
Yeah,
it
but I
cuts
didn't
down half
learn.
the
I
time.
didn't learn about that until like day
I think we
3.
did that the last
Yeah,
day.
the last day.
Oh, I found that shit the first fucking day.
Actually,
'Cause
we
I
cut through the
walked-
woods the first day and got lost. And
Yeah.
I still see those people at random junk. They're like, wood friends or whatever. I'm like, hey, we just like met them in the woods. It's so funny. Shout out to those people. I still don't know who you are, but you're dope. People do get too comfortable at the same location. That's true, PJ. Yeah, it's just, and I mean, a couple years is cool because you do get the, you know what I mean? Like, oh, cool. I know where shit is. I know what's going on.
Mhm.
But then as soon as we get comfortable, fuck that. Let's go move.
Right.
Move.
And it is very comfortable.
I liked it at Hog Rock because it was close.
And
I like
don't get me
Hog
wrong, I'd be
Rock.
sick to go back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when they announced before COVID, we were going back to fucking Nelson Ledges. I was hyped. That was my favorite spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that would have got stale too if we would have stayed there.
Yeah.
But to go back, like even Oklahoma, which was the wackest of whack, it made Legend Valley cool to go back to. You know what I mean? Even 1 year off, we're like, oh, cool, we're going back to that place now because that place sucked real bad.
Yeah, that place
now we get to go
sucks.
back, and now it's like, okay, fuck, man, come on. Why are we still?
Because it's just easier to book the place.
Well, yeah, you don't have to deal with shit. And they were already booked, which is probably why it's in July because August is already booked and they're late to the game. But I do like the idea.
They were still up in the air. There was going to be a gathering.
The concept of gathering of the Juggalos parking lot party going down on the 4th of July is exciting to me.
Yeah. That's going to be bad.
I have fear someone will die.
Somebody's going to get hurt with fireworks this
Yeah.
year. 100%.
Yeah, because that's always the big problem.
Yeah.
Which this kind of fixes that problem because you're not going to get fireworks complaints on 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone in that whole area is going to be shooting fireworks.
Fireworks are going to be on 10.
But the
Like,
fireworks
this
on
is
the
gonna be
ground are going to be yeah.
So this is, I think, this is, it's very fitting that it's Psychopathics from Outer Space, because the stars in the sky is going to look like that with how many fucking fireworks are going off. So, like, it's going to be the year of just shooting shit into the fucking sky or throwing mortars in the crowd. It's going to be the year of the fireworks.
Yeah. That part's going to suck.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
My least favorite thing about the gathering is the fireworks.
Well, it's going to be on 10 this year.
I know. Even when you were there, like
yeah.
them fucking
I went to a lot
throwing
of
mortars off, like
yeah. When I saw fucking Yellow
them
get
things go
shot,
off in the, fuck that was a bottle rocket. Oh yeah, the one mortar did get up there, but yeah, I mean, that shit. But at least
that got that.
At
on
least
camera.
they see them shits coming.
Kind of, yeah.
When you're just in the crowd watching a concert, next thing you know, something blows up to your left.
Right.
Like you're just fucked.
Dude, it's terrible.
It's so terrifying.
I'll tell you what,
I've had
gatherings with Yellowwood when that motherfucker's like, I bet you can't hit me with no bottle rocket, and everybody just
Right.
They tried. They came close, but they ain't never hit him.
Oh, he got hit.
Yeah, mortars don't make any noise until they fucking explode.
He got hit in the eye. He got hit in the eye.
That motherfucker's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm. I got it on camera.
Well, that was no, that was
when
somebody
that
else.
fucking mortar blew up behind him.
Oh, I bet
That was the same year. Yeah.
Was that Yellow?
Yeah, it was the same
I
year.
thought that was somebody else.
Nah, yeah. Well,
somebody else probably did too.
I mean,
Flostradamus got hit in the face with a rock. That was the year of
yeah, I remember that.
Waka
Yeah, and MGK.
and Vanilla Ice.
It's crazy to think how small MGK was then. He was like special guest.
Well, it's the same thing with Jelly Roll. How many years did he do the fucking underground stage?
That's true.
I mean,
The Jelly Roll was doing side stage. At least
Yeah.
MGK was on the main. Jelly Roll used to play side stage all the time.
we can't really say that's like Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll wasn't big and then got big.
Yeah, MGK just kind of blew up.
MGK was kind
Only
of big,
because
and
he
then
went
what?
Only because Eminem made him switch fucking genres
Genders.
and genders and genres.
Whatever. I ain't hating. He's doing all right.
I think he cheated on Megan Fox.
He did.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, right? What the fuck's
That's
wrong
your
with
life,
you?
bro.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
right. You went to the guy at the gathering puking in a trash can on stage because you had too many fucking shrooms to fucking hooking up with Megan Fox. How the
cheating
fuck?
on Megan Fox.
It's a cheating, and then the cheating on Megan. How does that happen?
He was hooking up with like Avril and a bunch of people. Then worked his way up. He's like fucking Pete, whatever his fucking name is. They're like homies. I think they really are in real life. They are friends. It's true.
I believe it.
Pete, what's his name? His name. Fucking the dude looks like ET from Saturday Night Live.
Pete Davidson?
Yeah, Pete Davidson. That's it. I don't know why I couldn't remember. I kept thinking something with an S, and I knew it wasn't right.
I thought it was. I know. I don't know why my brain went Sanders.
That's what I was like. Pete Sanders
What
or
the fuck?
Sanders. Yeah, I was like, I know that's not right.
Yeah.
All I can remember is he looked like ET. He do look like ET though.
We seen a dope ass ET at Astro that was $600.
Oh,
That'd be dope.
If it was $100, I would have bought it.
Better have a massaging tip on the end of that finger too.
Phone home.
Phone
I mean, it was a
home.
life size.
That'd be weird if ET put his finger in your butt.
That'd be gross.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be
I mean, if
comfortable.
you're a chick, it would be. They'd probably be
Still
into
be
it.
weird.
Yeah, would it be?
Yeah.
It would be.
Oh, yeah.
You think that light gets warm?
That's what I'm saying. A little warming with vibrating tip. It's just swirl around the ET phone home. Yeah.
Yeah, MGK went to playing the gathering and puking in a trash can to getting slapped into a different genre and gender and dating Megan Fox and then cheating on her. That's what happened with him.
So he's living a hell of a
Anyone
life.
from like hip hop to
emo rock.
emo pop.
But he went from the Gathering main stage to selling out stadiums.
True.
So, I mean,
That is
he's
true.
doing it. He's still selling out stadiums.
That was many years later though too. So.
Well, man, like, dude, I mean, I can't hate because whatever.
Well, it's working for him, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know why
What?
any of those.
I don't know what you're
things.
asking. Why? To like puking on stage? Because he would just scream. He would just go. Fuck.
Oh.
He would get so hyped.
Well, he had like 8 handfuls of fucking shrooms and
He was on
Adderall.
lots of drugs.
Yeah, he was on a bunch of fucking drugs.
And drinking. And then he was fucking like his hit song. It was like fucking. Call me Steve. Oh,
I'm a wild
and he was
boy.
up there with Waka, like just fucking hype. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, just jumping
He
and wilding.
literally stopped the show to go puke in the
It was a
fucking
good,
trash
it was a
can.
dope ass show though,
It-
and
it-
Waka
it
too.
was.
Yeah,
I
Waka.
remember everybody was hating on Waka. And he jumped out of the crowd, and started wilding.
Dude, that was one of the best moments in my musical, viewership ever.
Right,
Like,
this was dope.
Because everybody was booing him and
Yeah.
shit. And then I think at one point he caught a hot dog and then he said, fuck this, and ran into the crowd. And then everybody was like, oh shit, this just got real.
Yeah, I love it.
And
man.
it fucking
Those
went insane.
moments like that. That's I love the fucking like we were just talking about Astro. It's a fucking we're kicking it,
Yeah.
right? That's what the gathering is. 90% of the time, it's the people seeing the people. But I don't ever miss the fucking. I mean, I love the music. I mean, this whole show is a lot of times about music. Most of the time,
Yeah.
We love music, and like some of those gathering moments, bro, like shit like that.
Like, you don't see that anywhere.
No,
And
and it's so dope to see because it used to be like a joke, like the Juggalos like hate people and shit, right?
Mhm.
Which it's not even that. It's just like they don't take shit. Like some of it's bull. I mean, don't get me wrong, Juggalos can do ignorant ass things and throw shit for no reason or just be, you know what I mean? But a lot of times it was like, nah, like they started with what was his fucking name, Bubba Sparks or whatever, right? When he fucking showed up an hour late and
That shit was fucking hilarious.
that's where it all
bro.
started. That was the
Yeah.
first one. It was the Bubba Sparks Award for like 20 years. Now nobody even knows about that because it's fucking 23
Right.
years old. But that's where it started. Because the dude fucking was just a bitch.
You
He
seen
was
that motherfucker now? That dude's like fucking like 160 fucking pounds and thinks he can still rap.
is it?
Oh, he sucks. Yeah.
But like he was hella late, and he was basically disrespecting the crowd.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
most
yeah.
crowds would just sit there. Juggalos
Like,
were like, "Fuck you," and they
his-
turned around.
His DJ literally was on the stage like trying to get him to come out, and he was like, "Fuck." 20 minutes sitting there playing his shit, 30 minutes playing his shit, 40 minutes playing his shit. He's like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go see what the fuck this dude's doing because he should have been out here by now. We're like, yeah, fuck, go get his ass out here.
Yeah.
And then that's when he come out. He got him to come out, and he did like a song and a half, and then he was like, fuck y'all, Heat 12, and bounced off the
Yeah.
stage.
And then him and Twisted got one of them
Yeah.
punched him or something, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
'Cause Twisted always had the fam's back, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Megan Fox or MGK. I think they broke up, but I don't fucking know them. I don't know them like that anymore. We'll have to call them later. But yeah, that's where the shit started. But then it became like a thing, and it was like a bad thing for a while. That's why a lot of people were afraid to play the Gathering, either because Juggalos hated them or they got hit with some shit for no reason. But then you see the moments where people like fucking Yellow Wolf catching fucking fireworks and playing into it, or you see fucking Waka like just take it upon himself to fucking just level up. You know what I mean? Like those moments, those don't happen at fucking Riverport.
I think my favorite moment.
Last time a moment like that happened at Riverport was in the 90s when Guns N' Roses started a goddamn riot. You know what I mean? Like, this shit doesn't happen at regular concerts.
No, I think my number one gathering moment of all time was when we were all waiting for ICP the last night, and when they had the big curtains down, and
I don't even know what you're talking about.
when everybody just started singing Journey, dude.
Yes.
Don't stop believing. It was
whole
dead
gathering.
silent, and then like fucking thousands of juggalos just start. We all start singing Journey to the speakers overhead, and it was. I think everybody started crying.
It was so dope.
Dude, it was the
I know what
best.
you're talking about. Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
god,
I
I
love
get
that.
chills just talking about it, man.
I
It was
didn't do-
bit
I
like
was already.
you could never.
I was
fucking,
getting them as soon as you mentioned. I was like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, oh yeah. You could. That is. I don't.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best things that ever happened to me.
That shit
And
was
I've
so
seen
dope.
Eruption played live. That shit was
sick.
fucking. Yeah.
And that's not even including. I mean, that's a Juggalo moment. Like, and then the Juggalo moment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Wizard of the Hood or Lotus and all. You know what I mean? All that shit. Like, so dope, bro. I fucking love the Gathering, real. I know you don't like it no more, but
Oh, I had a great time every year I went.
I get so hyped because
Except
of
for the
moments
last one
like
I
that,
went to.
bro. I had a good time with that one. I have a good time with all of them because number one, the people. You know what I mean? Just like we could go to fucking. If Astronomicon was empty and there was no one in there except for the people, we probably would have had almost as good of a time. And the alcohol. People and alcohol were still there. But everything else wasn't.
Yeah. There was no con. It was
Like,
just
no events,
Astro.
no celebrities, just the the people we knew. It'd have been fucking dope as fuck.
It's just a hotel party.
Hell, I might even had more fun because we'd had to spend more time with them.
Yeah.
I just don't think I
hotel
know
party.
that many people that go to the gathering anymore.
Just the same ones we just saw at Astro. It's the same people.
Not really.
Some of them.
And then there's like a few thousand more.
But I don't know all of them.
No, there's a couple of them. You meet them, you learn them. They know you.
Do they?
Yeah, like that's always the angry one. He's the mean, he's the mean one. He's the mean one that says he's gonna start being nicer. So
Oh.
most people like us. A couple people don't. A couple people misunderstood.
Fuck them people.
We're just
The few people who I actually know by name that don't like us wouldn't be caught dead at a Juggalo event anyway because they're much more hated.
Pretty sure they're barred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said few. I think there's only one actually.
Yeah.
There's people that hate us.
I think there's a one. I mean, there could be others. I don't know.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, there's got to be. We'd be doing something wrong if somebody didn't hate us.
Right?
Hate us because they ain't us.
Ooh.
Burn. Speaking of that, Replicon Radio
Misunderstood by
Awards.
the masses.
How about those Replicon Radio Awards?
Cancel.
Hey.
No, they ain't canceled. We just ain't. We just, we need more time.
They were out of town
The
doing
voting,
things.
the voting has ended.
Time-
Voting has ended.
Timestamps work fucking wonders.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh.
results. People are asking if we had the results yet. We do
Nope.
not. Yeah, one, we just told you why because we were out of town, and then I did more things when I got back into town.
Yeah.
So we haven't. And two, it's not as easy as just counting because there's some fuckery.
Uh-oh.
Some of y'all was out there.
Because y'all want to fuck around and get caught.
Yeah, some of y'all. I'm not gonna. I don't know who. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who. I mean, I do. There's one account behind like a few hundred votes, but it's a stranger. It's not like a real account. It's just like he has like 6 videos. It's all like learn YouTube hacks.
You didn't
You know
think
what I
we were
mean?
going to check into that shit, did y'all? After we told you we were going to.
Most of it's real, but we gotta fucking. You know what I mean? It takes a lot longer to feed through all the fake bullshit than it does just to be like, okay, one for this guy, one for this guy, one for this guy. Be like, nope, not real, not real, not real, not real. One for this guy. It's like 3 extra clicks, bro.
Yeah.
And when there's thousands upon thousands of votes,
Because y'all idiots
it takes a long time.
trying to get that cheat game going. Ain't
Right.
cheating us this year.
Yeah, all you're doing is cheating yourself because now it takes longer for you to figure out how bad you lost
All right.
or won or whatever you did. You know what I'm saying? It's not about winning or losing. It's about shining a fucking light on the underground. That's what y'all don't understand. I mean, a lot of you do. We say y'all because hate is louder than positivity, unfortunately. And when someone says something negative, we talk about it. And when someone says something positive, it's just like, oh, and we move along because thank you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? But it's not about winning or losing. It's about fucking, you know what I mean? There's 30
when somebody
nominees,
compliments
go
us,
fucking
we don't
find
have to spend 30 minutes telling them that they're wrong.
them. Right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot.
No!
Yeah. No.
No, thank you, you jerk. Yeah, it's not about winning or losing. It's about fucking shining a light on the underground. There's so much dopeness. That's all you need to know. That's it. Just fucking listen to music, man. Enjoy. You gotta fight over it. That's why there ain't no underground awards anymore except for us.
Right.
Y'all be pissing everybody off. Y'all just out there pissing people off. And they're like, you know what? We ain't gonna do it no more.
Yeah. These other guys are doing it, so fucking let them have it.
No, thank you, Emily.
No. Thank
Jerk.
you.
Out here thanking people.
Jeez.
Sick of it.
Ah.
What are you thinking?
No
Thanking
thanks.
people.
No thanks.
No thanks.
No
thank
thanks.
you. But yeah, we'll get them as soon as we can. That's really all. I mean, the voting is done, and then we were at Astronomicon, and we got home from Astronomicon late Monday evening, which is why there was no show. Rue had a family event on Tuesday. Wednesday, I had a Cody Manson concert,
Go to Manson.
Oh, shit.
which was dope out at the spot.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you for correcting the.
You were
post.
welcome. Yeah.
I want to do that. That's all. It was already fixed.
Well, thank Kyle, because Kyle's the one that
Well,
brought
yeah,
it up.
I saw his comment and I went to
Yeah.
fix it, and I saw you had already fixed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was dope. Cody Manson, brought to you by Replicon Radio, Mr. Green. Shout out to fucking Risk and Ogre for coming back into town for the second time. If you guys don't fuck with Risk, you should. Risk Framinton. He's actually nominated for a Replicon Radio Award, so I'm not trying to get you to vote because voting's already over.
We just said that. No, thank you.
But go check them out. They'll be at the float. Tom Woods float, please.
Tom Wood, please.
And then, yeah, man, it was a good time. Cody Manson came out and fucking Mikkel. Somebody tell me in the chat, I think you just say his name, Michael. It's Michael Lawless, but it's spelled weird on purpose, so I just call him Michaela, which is not his name.
Macala.
M-I-G-U.
No, it's not Miguel.
Okay.
No, it's. I'll tell you. I got a flyer somewhere right here on my phone. I just saw it right as I jumped out. Damn it! What is that?
Shut your mouth, says Michael.
It's Michael, right? You just say it, Michael. Yeah, it's Michahl.
Yeah, Michael.
Michael. It's Michael. Michael Lawless. He's the newest signee to LSP.
Congratulations.
He just dropped a new video and he's dropping another one this week. He's got a record out called Gangrela, and he's just dope, bro. He's a good dude. I call him Michaela, but don't call him that. It's just me because I just give him shit. But he was here when we brought Scum and IP. He was on their tour, which is how they kind of linked up, and then he got signed, and now he's on the Cody Manson tour. And I absolutely love that dude. He's a good ass dude. You look at him and you might be afraid. You know, he's got like grills and tattoos, and
he's scary.
Fucking sweetest man in the world, and he's dope. And that's all.
So just listen to music.
I just want to show some love, man.
Just listen to music.
Yeah, we just play music.
Oh.
Is that what happened? I didn't know. Well, whatever. There's a picture of me. I fucking just shared it, actually, when I was like fucking 13 or something in my room with my guitar.
Yeah.
And my Slayer necklace. I've never listened to Slayer in my life. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I had a Pantera thing, and it was actually a bandana, but I had it hung on my wall. It's a goddamn rebel flag.
Yeah.
It was I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
It was a Pantera merchandise. They were fucking, they were rebels. They were, what was the Great Southern Trendkill?
Yeah.
That's what, you know what I mean? So there's a picture of me holding my fucking guitar with my Slayer, with my fucking sweater. I got a sweater on and a Slayer necklace. And
this motherfucker can't play a fucking tune on.
Bro, I used to play like 6 songs. I knew like
Twinkle, twinkle, little.
That's a song.
Bro, I used to play Glycerine like nobody's business.
Count it.
Yeah, I bet.
Count it.
Dude, I played Glycerine like a motherfucker.
Jingle bells,
I think that's the only song I can still play on guitar is Glycerine, because I knew the chord for it was like. I didn't mean to make the derp sound, but I told But yeah, I knew I played like 6 songs. I played like I don't remember. I know I played like Marilyn Manson, Sweet Dreams and shit. I played some simple ass shit, but
yeah, I mean, there's a few that I play on the guitar.
Unforgiven. Everybody knows how to play Unforgiven.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Especially at the beginning, because you don't have to touch the fucking fretboard. It's just ding, 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 ding. With my fucking Slayer. Pretty sure we stole that from Spencer's anyway. It was just metal, it had like a skull and a pentagram. I was like, yeah.
It's about 90%. Pretty sure.
Skulls on a pentagram.
That was before they had metal detectors.
Damn, you know how to play the keyboard? Emily, you're in the band.
Right?
You're back. The tour is back on, guys.
Yes.
Emily's in the band.
Yes.
You know how to play the guitar?
Emily's in the band. Fuck
and
yeah.
the piano.
I know how to play just as many songs on the piano as I do the guitar. Actually, I might even know one more, as I know how to play Lean On Me like a motherfucker.
And chopsticks.
No, you know what's funny? I actually took one piano lesson from the lady at church, and she taught me the chords. She taught me where the chords were, and by teaching me Lean On Me is how she taught me where the chords were, and it's the one thing I remember. So now if I actually I can't read music, but if you tell me it's like C, D, F, you know what I'm saying? If you tell me those, then I can play any fucking song.
So you know the strings.
But I'm talking about on the piano though.
Right, you know the strings.
Yeah.
A piano
The chords.
strings.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, yeah.
Or chords, however you want to call it. But
so I know those because of Lean On Me, and Lean On Me always starts on C, which is in between I know where the fucking keys are. I know what key is C on each progression. It's I don't know how that lady taught me that shit, but whatever the fuck she did was right. I don't even know who that lady is. I should thank her, and I should tell her to teach other people because
He was the church.
I took
probably retired.
I like when I was a kid. I took legit guitar. Like I went to a guitar lesson place. That shit was trash. I hated every second of it. No, it was something else, but similar. But I hated it. It was terrible.
No, what was it?
Tower Music.
Yeah,
but I did.
Music.
It was before that. I was younger than that.
Was it?
But I know a lot of people that did go up there. Yeah. But I had already hated it. I wanted to play the guitar, but the person who tried to teach me was a fucking shit. I was like, this is dumb. That lady gave me one lesson, and I still remember the shit to this day.
Right.
And I was like, yeah.
It matters. It matters.
It does, man.
I had a pretty good teacher growing up.
Atta baby, it's a boy. Did you? Teach you to play the piano? You know how to play the guitar?
A little bit.
I don't think I've ever even seen. I can't even picture you holding a guitar.
No, most people can't. But you can picture my father holding one, can't you?
I seen him do it.
All right.
I forgot about that too until you said it.
That motherfucker.
It's in the genes, man.
That was, yeah. How can I forget the first time all this Jaeger talk? Your dad's the reason I probably drank Jaeger. That motherfucker. First, you've heard me tell the story about the first time I drank Jaeger. His dad was playing. His dad was in a band. They were playing in their band.
Still is.
Well, he was as well
Yeah.
at that time. They were called John Doe. Are they still called that?
Yes.
And they were playing at the bar that their family owned, and they had us. And I was clearly neither one of us were old enough to be drinking, but we were there, and they played They had a song about Jaeger, and they just passed Jaeger out to everyone in the fucking bar.
Nice.
Mind you, I know I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's black licorice. That fucking you put black licorice. You put that in my mouth, I'll puke. It's fucking gross, right?
Yeah.
But they're just handing the shit out. I'm like, I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm 15, whatever. I'll take it. I want to be cool. Everyone's doing it. You know what I mean? And that's when I went, put it in my mouth, swallow, immediately fill my cheeks up with vomit. Like seconds.
But
that was
ran
it.
out the back door. I'm like, what the fuck
Ran
is
out
wrong
the
with
back
you?
door.
He's like, nope, never again.
Nope.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
And here we are fucking killing off 4 bottles a weekend.
Right.
Mixed with Red Bull.
Tell me.
I still can't just drink.
Tell me.
I mean,
you
I
don't
will,
drink
but
it
I'd
again.
rather not.
That's too fine of a line.
I think that's
for
why.
me.
That's the reason I threw up. There was Jaeger heavy on the Jaeger bottle.
Well, that was
too
the
much
first
Jaeger
ones
in this
made
bottle.
by Green.
No.
Green didn't know how to mix them. Well, Green mixed them according to how he don't know.
Damn, Emily, you got the spicy lead on me? Oh, shit. I'm down. You're in the band. You don't have to stop selling yourself. You're already in the band.
Practice is on
Lean
Tuesday.
on me.
When you're not strong.
You start with C.
That's right. And then you get spicy.
See?
Beep, 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 beep. Fuck yeah, man. The Gathering, Astronomicon. There's so many things going on. I'm excited. I'm excited about this year. Oh yeah, you mentioned it earlier, the tour. That's not yet. But
Yeah.
I'm not even pulling flyers up. It's too much work.
Uh,
April, it's Easter weekend, oddly enough. We're going to go resurrect fucking zombie Jesus with Blaze Your Dead Home.
You're gonna get erections.
nice.
We're going to get erections with the Jesus.
Will there be deviled eggs? I like those for Easter.
I don't know. But
There'll
April,
be plenty of scarecrows with Jesus.
it'll be Mr. Green and Mr. Green, Freaky P, and a Blazing ABK in Joliet on April 8th, Columbia, Missouri
Drop
on
by.
April 9th, and then on April 10th, right here at home at Pops, and we're going to do a live broadcast.
What
Boy,
day
for
is
a-
that on?
It's a Monday.
Boy, for a
Mother
country that
fuck
can't
you.
grow corn, there sure is a lot of scarecrows here.
It's a Monday at Pops. If you need tickets, we have tickets. Tell me you need tickets and we'll sell you tickets.
I don't need tickets.
Not you. I don't need tickets. Not you either. People listening. And then we get back from that on Monday, and we get a few days off. And then on April 27th, me and Mr. Green are going to be out there with Twisted Blaze, ABK, Cody Manson, Andrew W. Boss, and more. We're going to be in Nashville.
Is that the Static X tour?
No, Certified Psycho's third
That's
leg.
right. That's right. That's right.
Twisted is here on
That's a weekday.
the 5th or something.
Yeah,
Sold
it's
the
a
fuck out. Tickets are like $150 online.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The Static X store, yeah. But no, we're going to be with Twisted, the Certified Psycho's third leg, Nashville, Tennessee, April 27th, Bloomington, Illinois on April 28th, and then Fort Wayne, Indiana on April 29th.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That's right. I'm so excited for fucking Tennessee, bro.
Go Hoosiers.
That's the shit on all 6 of those dates. It's gonna be dope. But Nashville, Tennessee, I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for me because I haven't been there in a long ass time.
Right.
I'm hyped for Green because out of all the shows he's been doing, he gets to play in front of an entirely new market that's never seen or heard of him before.
Has anybody heard of him before, or
people in Illinois and St. Louis?
do they understand him? What was that? Wax booty or wax ass? Or wax that ass?
No, you ain't wicked like this
Yeah.
ass.
Oh, is that what it is?
Y'all ain't wicked shit like this ass.
Wax that ass.
Like this ass. That's a hit, dog.
It is
He
now.
changed it because I made fun of it. And I'm like, no, we got to put it back.
It's gotta
Because
be
now
whack.
it's stuck in my head all the
It's
time.
gotta whack this ass.
If y'all ain't never heard of Mr.
He's never
Green,
heard that song, but
He
no
got
one's heard it.
he got a song that features my homie, longtime listener to Fiend
Fuck yeah.
on No Limit Records. You need to go tune in and check out Mr. Green
Dude, that's a dope track.
and that Fiend track. Dope. So dope.
Shout out to Mr. Green. And Mr. Green, if we didn't mention it, he drove us to Astronomicon.
Yes, thank you for driving, by the way.
Thank you.
I appreciate
We had a
that.
driver.
Nice.
It's because we're celebrities. We can do celebrity entrance.
Chauffeur, go faster. I would like to be there before noon.
No, don't. Slow down, please.
Do it for me.
Oh my God, I thought P was going to kill him. I thought P was like, I'm just chilling, like, fuck it, whatever. This
He don't
dude
do
just-
well with
I'm
that.
good until we start slipping and sliding in the rain.
Like, this dude just drive. You go ahead and drive, bro. I got my seatbelt on. We crashed.
I had zero problems on the ride home. And that's usually when it's bad because I'm hungover and shit.
But this dude, I tell you what, like
On the way there-
I thought it in my head, but P just called him out like a motherfucker. This dude, so like the front door way over there, 18
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
spots right in front of the door, but he gonna go park all the way down the
Oh,
other
yeah,
end
he
of the
does like to
building
park far away.
and walk
Ah.
and walk.
That shit doesn't scare me, but
And he did
it's
this
just
shit,
annoying.
and I was like, all right, you know the front door is right over there, and there's all them spots, but fuck it, we gonna walk.
We
And
getting
P's
our
like,
asses
what are you doing? The fucking door's right over there with
Like,
fucking 20 spots in front of it. I'm like,
on.
oh, all right.
I mean, I get it.
And P want to know why he's so little, because he be walking everywhere.
Everywhere.
He be parking in the back of the lot. They go to the front of the lot.
Yeah. I do that shit.
Right, wrong.
I just drive until I see a spot, and then all right, there we go. Like I ain't trying to get close.
Oh, this dude, he first spot he sees, he parking it. It don't matter how far the fuck it is.
Off the block.
So
off the
it don't
way.
matter where. it's at.
I'm in the lot
You
now.
might
Here
have
we
to
go.
walk
Park.
3 blocks down the way to get to where you're going.
Maybe he can't back up in lots or something like that. Like he can't
Oh, no,
he can't circle the lot.
Bro, this motherfucker got a backup camera and don't even use it.
No, I never seen it.
He can back up. That ain't an
He
issue.
ain't never seen it.
That's not an issue. He can back up.
Woo. Hell yeah.
He does it old school.
He's old boy thing.
Me, I'm looking at my screen like, bitch, I ain't even got to see where I'm going. I'm watching this shit right here.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
We should probably take a break.
All right.
Man,
We're gonna take a quick break.
Him with a break.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll